Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Sunfall Cycle. I was trying to capture the moment. This is so. What is happening right now? This is silly. I see that. I don't know what that's about, but I see it. Oh, I got so caught up in the. I got so caught up in the moment. I got so caught up in. I was so focused on staring at you that I was not even. This whole monitor ceased to exist. I was. Hi. Sorry.
I popped in the Discord if y'all want to like immortalize it forever.
Oh my god.
I'm immediately tweeting.
I want to
like
frame it.
right
Put
now.
it. Oh my god. I'm framing this and putting this on my wall.
This is fantastic.
That is outstanding.
That's amazing, Brian.
Yeah, I was trying to
How
capture.
did you lean
this.
the right way on the first time? Because you didn't know where you were on my screen.
That's just the power of the hair connection.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, that's a fantastic picture.
I hate this so much.
Really good.
I do not like this. One bit.
Oh my god.
All right, we're going straight back. It's literally just a poontatail that
They just poof forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh man.
Do your hair, Jesse. Do your hair like that.
Do
Yeah,
my
come on,
hair
Jesse.
like that?
Yeah.
Do your hair like that.
Sorry, I'm old now. Hold on. Got it.
Perfect.
It's okay, Eric. Me
Got
and you
it.
will match. One day I'll slick it back and wear a black t-shirt.
Yes.
I swear to God. And then we'll have the same moment.
Got it.
The
Everyone
special
should have one
connection.
like that.
All right. Excellent. Good. Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Hi, gang.
Hello.
Eric, you're being awfully non-hair compliant. What are you doing down there?
I just took a shower, so my hair is just like just a mop right now.
That's the perfect time. Push that shit forward. Push it forward.
Push it.
Yeah.
Push it.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's
Eric's
nice.
hair is longer than mine. Do
It's
I?
luscious. His hair is
Are you
luscious.
still growing your hair out, Eric?
I am.
Amazing.
See,
Whoa,
now I just
Eric!
look like
right now?
Yeah. What's up?
Well, you look. Actually, you push it down a little bit more.
Yeah. I'm totally.
Look
like,
straight into the microphone and say, "When it's time to party, we will party hard." Thank you. When it's time to party, we will party hard. Yes.
No.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes.
Look just like Andrew.
This
Wow.
is incredible.
Wow. Who knew you were all so talented?
Bronze is just like, what's that supposed to mean?
People say I'm the mean one. It's Jesse. Jesse's
He's a
the
little
mean
mean
one.
sometimes.
I learned it from you.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I took that as a humble brag for him assembling and us playing this game together.
Thank you.
Oh.
As like
Thank
Nick
you.
Fury would say, in we're the Avengers.
Yep. Very
Wow.
true.
A remarkable group of people with better hair than me all came together to do the thing I couldn't do, style their hair. It's a challenge, but
Jesse.
here we are.
Next time,
There
you
was
and I
an
can style
idea.
our beards.
Thanks, buddy. That's why this thing
Put
exists.
lightning bolts in them.
Straight up.
Or do
mutton
whatever feels
chops,
right to
bro.
you. But if it feels right, put lightning bolts in them.
Shave that middle part, so you just have the mud.
Ooh.
So it just look like this.
I'm here
Then,
for
then we're
that.
pro wrestlers. Like, all right,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome to the
Handle
Sunfall
the dragon,
Cycle, brother.
brother.
I'll see you in a cage in Hell in a Cell this Friday.
If you can't handle the dungeon, then you'll handle the dragon.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
I've created my wrestling persona.
We should play
Just
the
the
wrestling, the
Dungeon
worldwide
Master.
wrestling game sometime.
Oh my God.
You're the dungeon master. Is that your persona?
Yeah, that's my wrestling.
Only the
persona.
dungeon
I've
master.
been told I can cut a decent promo.
Oh, Bronze is very good at it. I can say this
Yeah.
truthfully, that I've been able to direct Bronze cutting a promo with a professional wrestler.
This is true. This is canon.
What?
Yeah. And
On
the
pre-free.
professional wrestler said I was pretty good.
Johnny liked yours. He was very
Johnny.
impressed.
Whoa, Johnny who?
Johnny Mondo.
This is amazing.
You know, you could have said Johnny Mondo, but you went all in.
When
I'm
I
so-
say it like that, it's Johnny Mondo.
Yeah, I'm
I
so
mean-
I don't say his
proud.
name normally. The guy
It's
earned
like a
it.
tonal. Wrestling names are like a tonal language. You have to pronounce them with the proper inflection, or else. it's
Otherwise,
not-
they sound ridiculous.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Johnny Mondo. Like,
Yeah,
It
you
doesn't work.
sound.
That's
Yeah,
not the same.
nobody's
yeah,
impressed by that.
yeah. And it works with every wrestler name. Like, imagine, like, you know, if it's like, yeah, and the promo I cut was for Big Papa Pump. Now imagine I just say, yeah, and I cut a promo for Big Papa Pump.
If he's
Right, it
Obama
doesn't work.
impression.
Yeah, that was.
Wait,
that
what was
really
your
good.
wrestler name, Bronze?
The Bronze Age.
Oh yeah.
Because I was
Bronze Age?
I was gonna tombstone people into the Bronze Age. I think that
Yeah.
like I was gonna send them back through time. Like,
I
I
don't,
was-
I don't think that makes sense.
No, it was fine. No, because when I freaking
No, it
suplex
did.
you, you're traveling backwards through time. You know, like that's how hard I'm gonna suplex you. Your ancestors are gonna feel it.
Dude,
Wow.
Bronze's cut was so scary. It was so intense.
I
It was-
know that was scary.
It was the best one.
But
Oh,
look at
really good.
Jesse's thinking about it. Jesse's like, can you tombstone someone into the past?
Here's the thing. I don't know that logically it makes sense, but I like it. I just can't
It's
figure-
wrestling, dude. That's exactly what it should be.
No, you have to have a payoff. You have to. There has to be an arc of your character's story where, like, Hulk Hogan shows up, he's out of retirement, and you tombstone him back to the Bronze Age, and then for the next 8 or 10 episodes, he comes out like a caveman, and he forgets where he is.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm
Where do you
saying.
think
That's
Conan the
perfect.
Barbarian came from?
Yeah. It
It's
was
just
just
Hulk
Arnold
Hogan.
Schwarzenegger tombstoned by Bronze back to the past. They're like, Arnold, you're not a barbarian. He's like, I'm a barbarian. Follow me.
Oh my god.
Hear the lamentation of the women. And you're like, Arnold, you're not a barbarian. You're a movie star. Come back. And they're like, screw it. Let's just make a movie around it. Let's just
Yep,
do it.
Makes sense. Almost
I saw him in Santa Monica once. I said to Sean, I was like, oh my god, that guy over there looks like an old leathery Arnold Schwarzenegger. And then he looked and he was like, that is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, no.
the best.
So cool.
So cool.
I felt like an asshole, but I was like, whoa. People age. That's right.
Mind
I
blown.
forgot.
That's gonna happen to all of us.
All of us.
We're gonna be old leathery versions of Stephen Lumpkin.
Having brunch in Santa Monica. I'm okay
Yeah,
with that.
I'm okay with this.
That's not bad.
That
unless
wasn't bad.
Santa Monica's
Yeah.
underwater.
Don't say that, Steven.
I'm just being realistic. Maybe we'll be in Colorado. You know,
Jesse, if the
Beach
flood
mountain.
comes, mine us a boat. We're gonna sail all the way to Steven in Amsterdam.
yeah,
Here's the
yeah.
thing.
Okay, but
We'll
like,
pick up Bronze and
don't-
Eric on our way.
don't all like wealthy people own property on Hawaii? Aren't they worried about that property?
Well, if they're wealthy enough to own part of Hawaii, they probably have other properties.
Mm.
They probably
So
don't
much
care.
so to a point where they forget that they own Hawaii.
Yeah, they're probably
Yeah.
gonna go to
That's
their
fair.
moon property, and they don't care. They're like,
Yeah, the
"No."
really rich people are ready to like bail to space, man. They're
Yeah.
like,
they're
Mars colonies.
hopping to Mars. Yeah, exactly.
Charles, get aboard the space yacht and let's travel to
You know
Mars,
what?
old
I hope
Charles."
xenomorphs exist just for this purpose. I'm putting that on my vision board.
Just
That
sort of
xenomorphs
Doom.
are real. Yeah. Or there's a hell portal on Mars.
Portal on Mars.
Why is that not the plot of an alien movie? Where like it's a rich colony on Mars, and they're like, "Oh, Diana,
Let's write it.
That
Right?
would be a great.
And they all
Wait,
get
we
murdered.
could just do Gilligan's Island, but in space.
Okay, so the colonial marines show up to rescue this colony, except that the inhabitants are such assholes that the colonial marines actually just like open the gates and then like wire back to home base like, nah, sorry, it was a loss.
You know that's how that movie ends, right? They go there to save them, and like all the Marines die except for the one badass, and at the end he's just like flips the switch and he's like, sorry, they were all dead. And like,
Yeah,
like,
they were all dead when we got here.
yeah, that's a movie right there.
That is a good movie.
Oh, it can
Somebody's
get even
so
bigger. It
dark.
can get even bigger. Like, because you can put it to where, like, the person at the end is actually a Weyland-Yutani android
Yes,
that
absolutely.
wanted
yeah,
them
yeah.
to all die from the beginning so it could repossess their property and sell it a second time.
Yes.
Oh my god. Wait, are you saying Doom and Alien exist in the same universe?
Also, some of these rich people were investing in like the biotesting labs on Mars, and that's where the xenomorphs came from originally, because rich people are shits and they're like, oh, we're experiment with the xenomorph. That's great. This is a good idea.
No, that's fake because they would do it on a poor planet, not on their planet. Come on,
Yeah.
That's a good
Steven.
point. Oh man.
Obviously, if they were going to experiment, they'd put it like in our backyard, not in
It's-
their.
Yeah, just
They
in
would
case
do
they
it
have
fake.
to blow it all up.
Yeah, they can't nuke their own house from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. You put it on a poor planet. Come on.
Steven, you put it on the poor people planet.
God,
Steven.
it's like you don't even
God.
know anything
Steven.
about xenomorph.
It's like I'm a bad rich person.
As you stroke your cat like a supervillain.
Yes. We shall put it on the poor planet.
They're gonna start doing that eventually. Eventually, like humanity's gonna devolve into where they're just like poor planet number 1 is like the name that they give things.
No,
Like
it's
they're
their
just
classes. They're class planets. So it's like, oh, it's just a class L planet.
for
No,
loser.
it's not because of the people. It's just because you just don't have a lot of raw titanium. That's why you're class L. Yeah.
Oh my god. We're never gonna
The
escape
future
capitalism,
sucks.
are we?
Why? What? It's gonna be some Elysium bullshit. I'm gonna be down here in like an exosuit trying to get to the space station because I gotta like repair my leg or some bullshit, and they're gonna be like, "Sorry, old chap, you're not allowed up here." And I'll be like, "But I got kids to feed." In my
You should have
sweatshop
a
that
really,
I run.
really cool like leather bomber jacket though,
Right, true.
and a bandana tied around your head.
Oh my god, yeah. I mean, obviously, I look amazing.
And
but,
a
you know,
mysterious like white streak. And it's only one and it doesn't spread and it's just through the middle of your hair.
right, but that's because that's where my head was cut open by the laser beam where they where they implanted the key to get inside Elysium, because I actually am the son of a wealthy landowner, but I don't know that. And he died,
Yeah.
but I'm in his will. And so when I get there, my fortunes change, but I reject it because Earth is where I belong.
Someone's gonna try to cut open your head to get the key out.
Right.
Yeah.
That's me. And I'm a
Ron's
warlord.
gonna try to cut open your head to get the key out.
Yeah.
Ron's, are you in every post-apocalyptic movie? Are you the guy who's like, find me the book, I'll do whatever it takes. I need that Bible. It's the last one, and I will rule over all these
Yes.
people.
And it's a clear,
Bronze.
like, you know, like a leather motorcycle jacket, except it's clear,
Oh yeah.
you know? And it
Oh,
has like
you're
crystals
totally like
that
Billy
jut
Zane
out to
from the
like
Fifth
here.
Element for
Yeah.
sure.
From the Fifth
Yeah.
Element, yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like the crystals jut out to here, you know?
Yeah, you just like scream at
Found
robot
me that
vacuums.
man, cut open his brain and get me that key.
Right? And you have to have a guy who has like spectacles that are way too big. He's like, yeah, boss. Okay, we'll do it. And he's the guy who controls the mutants. Who the like the big
mutant
Goombas.
release.
Also, did you say Billy Zane from Fifth Element? You mean Gary
need-
Oldman?
Oh yeah, that's
need
what I
you
meant.
to release the
Because I was like I got stuck on Billy Zane.
Billy Zane's in Titanic.
Yes, Billy Zane is in Titanic. Because I was like, wait, Billy
He
Zane?
kind of looks like that
Element?
though. Not really when you like
Well,
look
it
at
wasn't
it.
his name Zorn or something. It's very close.
Something.
Yeah, it's like Zorg.
Zoid.
Yeah.
Gary Oldman, that's what I
Zoidberg?
meant.
Gary Oldman.
Could be Zoidberg.
Zoid Zorg.
That's so funny. Billy Zane and Gary Oldman don't look anything alike.
Nope, not at all. All right, boss. We're all talked out. Take us away. Do something with us.
I like how we spend like 30 minutes beginning our show by we basically just did character creation in a story that we built collectively in our minds.
Yeah, totally.
Like technically we were role playing just now, basically.
Yeah.
We were.
I think it's time for us to run an Alien RPG one shot, and I have the villain. I guess I'll GM it.
We got to do the Colonial Marines.
Yeah.
Yep.
Obviously, Braun's character is crushed under the weight of her own ambition at the end by like a stack of books, like a bunch of books.
Yeah, we have to make it symbolic, like disgustingly
Right.
symbolic. Yeah,
Right.
like literally crushed under my own greed.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
All right, kids. So now that this cat has decided to finally let me be alone, what did we do last time?
We decided we argued for a long time about what to do, and then we decided to go to the apple.
Yes.
And there were 3 serpent monsters.
Well, yeah, what did you find out about the apple?
Oh shit! What did we find out about the? Oh, we went to see the witch.
Yes.
Bronze gave her candles.
Here's the thing. I know we were supposed to find out something about the apple, but all I remember is the terrible, terrible snakes and how the bone tree is like it's like a bunch of shit. It goes underground. It's huge, and the snakes are like they can sense us with their snake powers. It sucks. This sucks.
I think what we found out about the apple is that no one knows anything about the apple, right? Because the snakes have been guarding it, and they're so old they've read the bones of the earth. I think that was like what we found out about the apple is that no one knows anything about the apple.
I think you paid for information from the Witch of the Woods to locate the Death Druid, Ursa. And she told you that the Death Druid rests in a cave to the east. And then you were like, but wait, hang on, what about this apple? And she was like, what was it? You traded her the 3 black candles with ivy growing around them for information about what is protecting the apple.
Yeah, and it was the 3 serpents. Oh, and then we tried to also take her bird, but she was like, no.
Yeah, she was like, get your hands off my bird.
And then we went over there and we then we decided to do, we had a plan on our way, and then we completely abandoned that plan when we got there.
Whew, y'all are nothing if not predictable.
And then we decided to do Pass Without Trace, right? And we all went, and then was it you, Jesse? Somebody was gonna like go the last part of it to get up the tree, and as we were walking over there, we stopped and they can't see us. And we're not moving, and the snakes just like passed by us, right? And we were gonna do something with Were we sending Marshmallow up to get it?
No, it doesn't matter what we decided to do, because in the end, we decided to like bronze her way up there, and then Kairos was gonna catch Aya, and we took a plan that was so uncomplicated, and we're like, all right, what if we include 15 more rolls? We're like, F it, let's go.
Well, we didn't. Everybody acted like, oh, it's not going to be a problem to fly and grab it. But the thing is that there's snakes like up in the tree, so they could just snatch Marshmallow right out of the air.
It's true.
So I think that's why we changed the plan, wasn't it? Because we're invisible.
And because you can teleport, you teleported up there, grabbed the apple, and then tried to like jump down deftly, but you fumbled your jump. You landed on top of Kairos.
Yeah.
Like, I think he managed to catch you, but it was hard on you. And unfortunately, there's no way to fumble an acrobatics roll and also land quietly.
Yeah.
So all of the snakes, like as soon as you landed in Kairos' arms, whoomp, all 3 of the serpent heads turned in your direction.
Yeah, but he looked really good doing it, though.
He did.
Yeah.
He looked amazing.
I wouldn't say that.
It
it
was
was beautiful.
Yeah. All right. So, yes, 3 bone serpent heads have like perked up from the grass outside and turned in your direction. Those of us who are watching from outside the scene can see that the 2 of you, Kairos and Aya, are both covered in like a shifting model of like dappled light and imagery of like grasses and bark. It's very challenging to get a read on you visually. these serpents know you're there, but you can see in their eyes, they're like burning black coal eye sockets. They're confused by what they're seeing. So let's move over here. And I'll just center y'all over here.
I took all this time to plan. Monster.
Let's grab the clock, bring it up here, and I'll just shrink that on down.
There we are. Yeah.
10,
Whoa.
Choose. Whoa.
Oh, those are some bone dragons.
Yeah, I didn't have a bone snake, so I had to use bone dragons.
That's
But
good.
they are snakes, not dragons. There are no wings. There are no limbs.
That's right.
Cool. So, I think the right thing to do is roll initiative. And like I mentioned, these three serpents, they just like they can't quite get a read on you yet.
Do we want to fight them or should we run away?
Great life question. Great
should
question.
Run
Can
away.
we run in our current situation?
Well,
Can
we'd
we
still have to go in initiative order, right?
Yep.
Can we collectively deal 300 hit points of damage?
Yes.
That's the question.
Yes,
Okay.
I think we could.
All right.
Yeah, I'm less
don't think
concerned
so.
about the damage we can
We should
deal and
fucking
more
get outta here.
concerned about like the
We'd have
damage
to
they
take,
can deal.
yeah, because we know that.
No.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember, Britt. What was it? One of them. She told us what the three snakes do, and I did not.
it
write-
was
Oh,
like
God.
sight, sound, and
Steven.
Oh wait, they're on there. Sonder,
Yeah.
sight, and sorrow.
And one is like one casts magic. She told us like what they do. Like one.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember now.
Let's
If we go
see.
for the caster first, I bet you that would like nip all this in the butt.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to roll my initiative. My bad.
In the butt. Yes.
I had-
So to remind you, like you hear the memory of this witch, like, whispering in your ear. One is a great wizard and casts magical spells. Another is like a great cleric and channels divine energy.
That's when we
The
got killed.
third channels both.
Got to take
Right.
out the healer.
Aya, remember you have protection from evil and good still on you as well.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, so are we fighting them?
Well,
Or-
we also I think I bought some of the healing moon shards, so we have a fair amount of healing, right?
Yeah.
I have 2 moon shards of healing. And I think somebody else does too.
I have a shard of fury.
Okay.
So we're gonna do it?
I mean, if we
I
want,
mean, if we don't, we'll just die and come back.
yeah, if we, yeah, we have the knowledge, we have the information. I guess the question is, do we think there's something to be gained here from it?
The apple.
Well, I mean, we could run
We
and
just
keep
got
the
ya.
apple.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I could cast Hunger of Hadar behind us and blind them or attempt to blind them, and we could run.
That
Hmm.
might be the smartest solution because we don't know exactly what we're getting into besides like one can heal and one can do damage. Like that doesn't
I
help
guess
Magic-
us.
my question is
magic
like,
bone
if their
snakes.
only purpose in the universe for this long has been to guard this one apple, are they just gonna like be chill with us, like running away with it?
They might chase us
No.
to the ends of the earth.
Well,
I'm like
Well, we
kind of
can-
worried about that.
yeah. Well, if they're gonna chase us, then we can just like run back to the tower.
Get a
We
better
can
picture.
fight them. We can fight them somewhere else. We'll fight them
That's
somewhere else,
true.
or we can
Where we
deal
have
with them
the-
better.
Yeah.
So,
where we have
too
the
bad we don't have the
advantage.
book. We could just push them into the book space.
Oh my god, are you gonna throw like a Pokeball and try to catch them into the book?
If I'm allowed to, you know that I would.
Okay.
I don't think we have one though.
No.
So you guys want to run?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's
Okay.
let's see.
Okay.
Here's my question.
Oh no.
Let's run.
What if, guys, there's only 3 of them and there's 4 of us. What if we get 3 people to like, hey, over here, snake, and then someone with the apple like books it.
We could do that.
All right.
You're gonna
I'll
willingly
make distraction.
sacrifice yourself?
I'll do
No,
it.
no, I was gonna take the apple. What do you got?
Yeah.
I'm holding the apple.
Aya's got the
Yeah,
apple.
but I'm fastest.
Right.
I should take the apple.
No.
All
What do you mean?
I'll learn the ire of the snakes. You guys go.
Wait, how fast can you run? Do you want me to like turn into an animal that can run really fast and be the person to take it?
I would trust you
See,
with the
that's something.
apple more than Sarek.
What?
Oh, that's a good idea. See, I was
What if
pretty
you
much
take
gonna
a bite
die.
of it with, listen.
You're the one who ate an orb of like unspeakable power just cause.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
you know
forgot
what?
about
Here's
that.
the thing. I know that me and Ankara might eat the apple, but I know that she'll wait for me. You'll probably go and eat it before we're even there, whereas she would totally wait so we could eat it together. And
Nothing
that's
good
important.
comes from eating apples.
Hmm.
Every time someone's eaten apples, they've been like kicked out of places or they just
Good.
got into. I don't want that. I don't want that on me. No, I would never eat this apple.
Then more apple for us.
Yeah, but you have to survive first. You have to earn
I
it.
know. I'm trying to figure out what the fastest animal I can become is.
They're called Doctor's Bane.
So
All right.
dumb. So dumb.
We've reached a convenient point in the yelling about the various plans that you're all going to immediately attempt. So these serpents are confused. They don't entirely know where Aya or Kairos are. And Kara and Sarek, both of you are still out here. And Kara, of course, you've got your little you've got your aura active, so it's got like this lighter green around you. That's your pass without trace. So people only benefit from the +10 to stealth while within that
Right.
aura. So yes, let's see. First, Sorrow gets to go. Sorrow's gonna move like Sorrow is confused about what they're seeing, so they're gonna slither sort of this way to try to like look around at the two of you. I think they like slither back and forth a little bit, and they end up here. And that's all that they do because they're still trying to get a good read on you. But at the end of their turn, you can see their eyes. Let's see. 1 is Aya, 2 is Kairos.
Me.
Yeah. You see Sorrow's eyes lock on to you, Kairos, and like anger flashes across the skull-like serpent of its face, and it stretches its mouth wide and hisses at you, and you can see thick black venom dripping down the fangs that it exposes.
Oh, you gonna die?
Aya, it's your turn.
Okay. So wait, so we're running. Right?
I mean, this thing sees.
I'm
one of
confused at
you.
where we
Look,
landed.
Steven made a map. Let's think about it.
I mean,
Kill him.
you have
We could also run.
you have the initiative. You're still like have the benefit of being hidden for right now. But like it's a tight spot. If you want to run, it's like time to run. None of them are going to be able to act this round, but next round they start doing things.
Okay, well then I'm gonna do something multi-purpose in hope that and it'll help us in both scenarios. I think I'm gonna cast Evard's Black Tentacles, and I'm gonna cast it. It's a huge radius. It's like 20
It's a
feet.
20-foot square.
Yeah. So
Incidentally, by the way, Sonder here is up in the tree.
that
I should
wouldn't
make
work
that clear.
on.
So
him.
Sight is on the ground, Sorrow is on the ground, Sonder is up in the tree.
Trying to think where I want to put it, where it's gonna do. Ooh. Oh, that would hit. Okay, so maybe like trying not to hit our party members because this thing
Yeah,
doesn't discriminate.
Remember that it's not a radius. It's
a square.
That's 20 feet on a side.
Oh, that's large though.
It's large, but you could definitely like hit Sorrow without hitting Ankara and Sarek.
Well, I'm also trying to block off Sight's sort of like pursuit because
Sure.
it turns it into difficult terrain.
Yep.
So I guess there. Yeah. Let's do that.
Block.
Yeah.
Let's see. We'll do this, and we'll put it on we'll keep it on objects and tokens layer. That seems good. And we'll snap to corner. So you want it like here, basically.
Yeah, because that way me and Kairos can get around it. But if if either we can fight them and in that box, or if they try to chase us, they'll have to go through it, or they'll have to go the long way around.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Then, so that's what you're doing?
Yes.
Cool. So let's see. You're maintaining concentration now. So I'll try to like figure out a symbol for that. Yeah, I'm gonna put this little holy explodey on you. Awesome.
And then I'm gonna move.
When it enters the affected area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take bludgeoning damage. The creature that starts its turn and is already restrained takes 3d6 bludgeoning damage. Okay, cool.
Okay. And then my movement is 30 feet, right?
Yes.
Okay. So then I'm going to go. Oh, perfect. I'm going to. Oh, wait. No. Wait, here we go. I'm going to go here.
Cool. And you're like stepping up and then left?
Yeah, yeah. I'm avoiding the giant mass of black Cthulian octopus suckers that have burst out of the middle of the ground here.
That'd be the first time.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So let's see. Sight. Sight is, all of a sudden very uncertain about what is happening. These tentacles have just erupted from the ground. Sorrow obviously like made a noise when they saw you. So let's see. Sight. We're gonna make that wisdom save for perception. Didn't really see anything. Very confused. Gonna move over this way. Let's see. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what's the speed of these creatures? Oh, it's in here. 30 feet. Yeah. 6. So he moves over here. And then at the end of that movement, his eyes fix on you. Kairos, it's your turn.
Okay. We're gonna run.
Okay.
So it's gonna be 6. That doesn't.
Just to be clear, you're not going to provoke an
10
attack of
feet.
opportunity from Sight because he doesn't know you're there.
Right. Then that's 30 feet. Are we double moving? Are we just booking it out of here? So yeah, so I'm gonna keep falling back. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go.
Cool.
Okay, so I just ran to the other side of the tentacles, ignoring them, and waiting for everyone else to fall back behind me.
Yeah. Sonder sort of slithers through the tree.
Yeah.
And repositions up over here. Actually, Sonder's going to reposition up over there. And then, let's see. I'm going to roll 1d4. 1 Kairos, 2 Aya, 3 Sarek, 4 Ankara. And Sonder's eyes fix on you, Sarek. Ankara, it's your turn.
Yeah, I think that if we're gonna run, guys, maybe I will cast Wall of Fire. And then we'll get the fuck out of here. So pull that up. It's a new one. I don't have it in yet, but basically it says it's 120 feet range, concentration up to 1 minute, create a wall of fire on a solid surface. You can make the wall up to 60 feet long, 20 feet high, 1 foot thick, or a ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high, 1 foot thick. The wall is opaque. When the wall appears, each creature in its area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, creature takes 5d8 fire damage or half as much on a successful. One side of the wall, selected by you when you cast the spell, deals 5d8 fire damage to each creature that ends its turn within the 10 feet of that side or inside the wall. A creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time or when it ends its turn there. The other side of the wall deals no damage.
Wow.
So, let's see. I mean, should we cast it in a ring around them?
What's the range of it? What's the diameter?
It says.
I don't think you can.
Yeah, how much?
It's up to 20 feet in diameter. So
they're 30.
Right,
Okay, so
yeah.
it'll be a big wall just in front of us then.
Cool. I wish I could
So
just like click.
yeah, I'm just gonna like put my hands up and do like whoosh. Light a giant wall, and then let's see. I guess I'll do. It has to be in the. So the first guy's Sorrow's the only one who will have to take the initial damage, the 5d8 fire damage.
Super cool. Yeah, so you've got a wall up to 60 feet long, and there's nothing that says that the wall has to be straight.
No.
That's true.
So you could definitely just like draw a line through like all of it.
Then maybe we can just do like that.
You could just be like "Meh," right here. Yeah, totally. Absolutely.
Okay. Cool.
If you made a U shape and they pass through it twice, does it count twice?
So I think you can only choose one side of the wall to be.
Yeah, only one side of the wall does the damage.
Yeah.
Got him.
So we can keep it like that.
So
though.
you can't do like a Mobius strip of fire.
I've created a Mobius strip of fire.
Very tight though.
All right, amazing. Then yeah,
Cool.
this wall of fire erupts. And let's see. When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 5d8 fire damage or half as much. On the side of the wall, one side of the wall deals 5d8 fire damage to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side or inside the wall. Creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall. So I feel like the area of the wall is within 10 feet of the wall. I feel like both Sorrow and Sonder are going to take fire damage from the creation of this wall.
Yeah, that makes
Yes.
sense.
Go ahead and roll 5d8, and let's take a look at how they save.
Sight should also be
Oh yeah,
from
you're
the bottom.
right. Sight is within 10, sight is within 10 feet. Yep, totally. What's the saving throw DC for your spells, and Kara?
Let me look.
Ooh,
Sorry.
well, it's not a 5.
Yeah.
Sorrow, Sonder. Sonder is fine, taking only half damage. And Sight also takes half damage. So Sonder and Sight take 11, and Sorrow takes 22.
That's so much damage.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
damage.
That's like so much.
That's awesome. I like this spell.
And that's a concentration spell, right?
Yeah, so we're definitely not like hidden anymore.
No. No, you are
Last
not.
up to a minute.
Sarek, what are you going to do?
We're no longer hidden.
No, the
I-
pass without trace
Shoot him in
is
the face.
gone.
Am going to shoot at Sorrow and then run. Just run.
Okay.
Longbow attack. Pew.
Did you want an you want an insight for your sneak attacks? Because right now you're not getting sneak attack.
Oh, I don't?
Well, I was actually going to take a look. Their passive perception is 12, and without the plus 10 from the pass without trace, your 22 stealth becomes a 12. So yes, they see you. So
Yeah.
this is not a sneak attack.
Okay, I mean, can I retroactively roll my eye for detail? Or, I'm sorry, insightful fighting?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Thanks, boss.
That's your character's thing. So given that you're not going to succeed, I'm happy to let you roll. Ooh, well, that's looking pretty promising. Oh yeah.
Wow,
Nailed
good
it.
job.
Yep.
Thank you. Okay, so damage on this bad boy. And then
46 now, right?
Jesse.
Yeah.
By the way, I made a thing on your character sheet because I was bored that you can just click sneak attack and it rolls 46 for you, like you would at an attack. It just rolls the damage for you.
How did you fix it? I kept trying to do it and it wouldn't work. I guess you know what's up.
I don't know. I clicked it. See there.
Oh
don't take
yeah,
mine.
that's 7.
Uh-oh.
So actually
7.
11.
Well, you got to click it the right way. You're too hard on it.
That's another 20
That's-
damage.
Has to be a
damn-
gentle tap.
The gentle.
I don't do gentle.
How many resistances? God damn, I don't know what.
I don't like when Bronze looks at me judgingly. I feel weird.
20
like I screwed up.
Casual 20 points of damage.
I'm like,
Casual 20, just keeping it cash.
You know I love Jesse.
That's
Holy
true.
shit. So Sorrow is just like fucked.
Mm.
So first, Bronze. Let's see. The creature must succeed on a dexterity.
Wait.
Hmm?
Steven,
Yes.
here's a problem.
Yes.
The wall of fire, how tall is it? 20 feet high?
tall. Yeah.
It's opaque.
What
None
about
of us can see them.
So that, I mean, personally, Sarek got a 26 on his 2-hit. They've got a 15.
Why would you make this harder on us?
I think
also,
that
the fire just came up. It's not like it wasn't like
Look,
2
if
seconds
anything-
ago.
Yeah.
It didn't have time to
true
move.
that it is opaque. I think Sarek's
Right.
26 is high enough. I'm gonna give them like, what is it, 3/4 cover from this, which means they get +5, so they have an AC of 20, which means Sarek still hits.
Okay.
Oh, I hit him.
Snitch. Everyone calls me a narc.
I mean,
Look,
I think Eric is
the
also
rules of the game.
remembering that they will have a hard time attacking you because the wall is opaque.
Yeah.
It works both ways.
I'm okay with how this plays out.
The wall is opaque.
All right, so first of all, Sorrow. Whew, Sorrow needs to make a dexterity saving throw for the Evard's black tentacles that it's standing in.
The tentacles are opaque. No, I'm just kidding.
And it succeeds. And that means that it does not take the 3d6 bludgeoning damage or be restrained.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to immediately move out. And this means that it is starting its turn. Let's see. For the first time on a turn, or ends its turn there. So it doesn't take damage when starting its turn, but it will take damage when it enters the wall for its first time on a turn. Woof. All right, let's take a look at how this works. I mean, like, it's 30 feet on a side. So I actually think Sorrow's just gonna bite it. You've got Sorrow in a really difficult spot. So Sorrow's going to step 1. Whoop, nope, leave that there. 2, 3, 4, 5.
He can just wiggle out the tentacles like that?
Yeah, that's difficult terrain.
Oh, you're right. Okay, so hang on.
Did I just
So
rule?
2 steps. You did.
This is 1, 2,
Good job, Jesse.
3, 4.
Thanks. I'm learning.
That's
Dude,
as far
it's
as you can
special
go,
when one of
5,
us
6.
gets those.
Incidentally, this dark patch of ground down here is also difficult terrain. It's just like really thick, hillocky grass that sort of snarls and tangles. So Sorrow moves here. Let's see. When the wall appears, blah, blah, blah. One side of you deals that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side or inside the wall. Tutor takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there.
Actually,
By my reading of this, Sorrow doesn't get a dexterity saving throw when they pass through the wall. So, Ankara, please roll 5d8. Damn. That roll was better than it had any right to be.
That's really good.
You just dealt 30 damage to Sorrow. So incredible. Sorrow's tired of this. Sorrow's going to fire back. What is the best that they can do?
Are we sure we shouldn't just fight?
Yeah, at this
is
juncture, we might as
ridiculous.
well.
Yeah, guys, now we're trying to run. Wait, oh yeah, I forgot we were running.
yeah,
I got excited. Well, I mean, yeah, look.
we're doing a good job though.
One of them's already almost dead.
Cool. Okay, this is what Sorrow is doing. You all see this arrow?
Yeah.
A bolt of lightning 5 feet wide erupts from Sorrow in the direction of this arrow, hitting Sarek, Ankara, and Kairos.
Hold your roll, my
Oh,
friend.
well.
Hold your roll. Evasion, bitch! I'm out.
I mean, you still got to make the saving throw. You just take half damage for free and no
Damn it.
damage on a successful.
Dexterity saving throw.
So here's the roll. Book. Cast at level 3. Submit. Wow.
Oh well, damn.
Please do.
You got us there.
Roll your dexterity saving throws.
Everyone gets +1 dexterity, +1 to the save because I'm within 10 feet of you. So everyone but Aya.
God.
But I don't get targeted by the attack.
It's true.
So
This is a spell save.
Okay.
Oh wow, Jesus. Spell save DC of 12. So Sarek,
okay.
you take no damage from this. Britt, you take half damage. And Kairos, you take full damage.
Yeah, that's fine.
Evasion.
Half damage.
I got evasion. I'm so excited. That's the best. You know what? All this getting killed
Damn.
finally paying off.
You just Cather Zeta-Jones, entrapment under the lightning.
You see like
So-
his butt go up a little too pronounced as he like gets under the. Oh yeah, it's nice.
And Kara, you
I
take
take 29.
14 damage. Kairos, you take 29 damage.
Yep.
Whew.
Sarek, none.
Right on the lips.
Wow.
How?
That's fine.
Incredible. All right, Aya. It's your turn.
some of this is like branches, right?
Yeah, so to help you read this, the white stuff is branches up in the air, and the dark gray stuff is roots down on the ground.
Sorry, I'm thinking here. I don't want to bunch up with y'all because that seems dumb.
No, it's a
Right.
great idea for creatures that can shoot lightning bolts.
Yeah.
And Kara took damage, right?
Yeah.
We both have to make Constitution saving checks for concentration.
Oh.
True. You're aiming for DC 10.
I still have repelling blast. I'm wondering if I could like move back here and then knock them in to the
Yeah.
tentacle/wall combo.
You could.
However, if I fail, they're gonna fuck me up because I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna have my back, like, they can just avoid all of this and hit me. That's the only downside of that. Like if I fail, now I do get 2 shots. So if I manage to nail both of them, I could send them both into this, which would be amazing. But if I fail, then they can avoid all of this and just eat me. But I'm gonna try it because I like those Vegas
The
odds.
memes.
Yeah. So, and I could get right up in here too,
You could.
because I would
you-
probably want
yeah.
to be here. I think.
Well,
Well,
you
maybe.
could actually go here and hit them into the corner of the wall too, and that might be.
Yeah.
So you could actually get up like somewhere here.
So I could knock this dude here.
Yeah,
And
you
this
would bu-
dude would be knocked here.
exactly, and they would still be within a corner of I think of the tentacles.
But
if
no
you do
matter
it
what,
right.
you're
I
still
don't know.
away from us.
Maybe not.
That they can
Yeah,
come for
something like
you
that.
and not us, though. Like no matter what, you're putting yourself in harm's way. So you might as well go for the big daddy. Get him in the double. Just go around him.
Yeah,
get him.
Do the double whammy. It'd
Do
be
the
so
double
cool.
whammy.
The
What the
big
hell?
daddy double whammy.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of like where I could
The
stand
wrestler.
that I would knock both of them. Oh, would that count?
Yeah, that's squares. If you get sight to go diagonal one, like at least 1 foot, it will hit that corner of the tentacles. It's
Can I
like
do that?
billiards.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
but no. But firing is Eldritch, is that a ranged attack spell?
Yes.
You're firing it from melee if you do that.
Okay, so there.
So that'd be Then you wouldn't have the disadvantage. That I think you're okay there, not
Okay.
doing something.
Okay. Oh
Sorry,
my gosh.
lots of rules.
No, there's lots of rules.
This square here is impassable because that's the trunk of the tree.
Oh, so I couldn't be there anyway.
No.
But that means I also don't have line of sight on this bro unless I shoot him in the toe, maybe.
Yeah, you've got line of sight over to.
Okay.
You would have technically cover.
Yeah, he's probably got half cover.
Oh, I don't like that. All right, I'm gonna go with the previous one. I'm gonna go here.
Yep.
And that way I can actually hit both of them without either of them having cover.
Cool.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Or wait, right? Yeah.
It's just that I don't think sight will get hit by that, and it will get into the wall, but it won't get into the tentacles because it's just gonna go directly
Yeah.
from you, right?
Okay. Well, how much movement do I have?
We're like playing pool right
I
now.
know. We are literally playing pool. It's like XCOM. So I was here. Okay. So I could move
You have 30 feet.
Because like that would be ideal, but I can't get there.
Yeah,
But because that would be the
Oh, wait,
ideal.
hang on.
that is the play.
We should clarify where this wall of fire actually is, right? Because it extends 30 feet this way.
Oh,
wait, what?
So I can't move through the
30
wall of fire.
Well, you can, right? Only one side is damage dealing.
Oh,
Yeah, but
so I
as
could,
soon as you
but then
move into it, it is bad news bears.
Ah.
yeah,
And you can't use your cloaky fly ability again.
no, we already used it once to get
Here.
up into the tree.
I will help. Okay. I actually have fire.
We're about to get real technical right now. What is?
Yep, amazing.
Yeah, so as soon as I pass through it, I would take damage.
Yep.
we
Yeah, it's
don't
not
want.
great.
Did I drop the firewall?
No, it does so much damage.
Yeah, it does a
you
lot of
just got
damage.
that
I would keep
graphic
it.
up.
It's really good for you.
You just got this
You
graphic.
just got the
up.
graphic. It'd be
So
a
here's
shame.
You
what
just
I'm
got the
gonna
graphic.
do.
I don't think I should drop it.
I'm gonna move like
Look at these.
I think I'm gonna move like here, and I think I'm gonna hold action. And that way, if I see them, I can knock them back.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good. Aya, you should give us the apple if you're going to do this, maybe.
No.
Okay. All right, fair.
So what's the trigger for your hold action?
When I see them past the opaque wall, I want to cast Eldritch Blast.
Nice. All right. Well, let's
I'm
see.
not giving up the apple. You see me clutching it too.
Is this wall long enough? Have I done that right? Yes, it is.
I have no worries. I trust Aya.
Thank you.
Keep yourself and the apple safe, but more importantly,
Do it.
keep yourself safe. As I'm like,
Nuking the
Is gonna
forest.
move 5,
just crying. I don't like killing nature.
15, 20,
That's commitment.
30. Sight goes around the wall.
That's smart. Probably.
Which one is sight? Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
That's-
Yeah.
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 Sight. My favorite. He's got the eyeballs.
You're going to shoot another line of blaster?
He's
Ugh.
not.
Okay.
Watch him be the healer. He heals sorrow up to full.
Oh, hell. That's when I'm going to be like, bye.
Yeah,
Time
we need
to
to
go.
like kill the healer immediately.
But you feel like sorrow should be the healer, right? Right.
But you just saw sorrow cast lightning. Does
Yeah,
that
but-
really seem like that's the healer to you?
What if it was holy lightning? There was also one that did both. There was one that did healing and damage. And maybe that indecision is what makes him so sad. It's like, I wish I could be one or the other like my brothers, but I can't make decisions. I'll eat wherever you guys want to. And they're like, make a choice, Sorrow. He's like, I'm fine as long as you guys are happy. Like, God. This is why
Brownie
your wife
took my
left you.
Biscoffs away.
Yeah, okay.
Biscoff. I love that you have Biscoffs.
Me too. They're so good.
Yeah, I think what's going to happen is
You're keeping us in suspense here.
Yeah, I'm worried. I'm worried about
I
this
don't
because
like
he's looking
it.
through numbers or something.
He's clearly
through
reading a
spells.
spell list.
Yeah.
totally.
We're
Because
about
I've
this-
seen that look. I've seen that look on so many players before.
We're about to die.
All right, so I think the thing that he's going to do is he's going to fire off a spell. So he opens his mouth and like arcs his neck back, and his eyes flash purple, and then 2 purple lines of force come streaking out of his eyes in the direction of Ankara. So
2 lines of
He can do it too. I
purple-
say across the
purple force.
firewall. He can do it too. He knows my tricks.
So in Kara, the first one's a 19, the second one's a 12. Pretty sure that second one misses you.
What is it though? What did he do? Oh, Eldritch Blast. Never mind. I didn't see that. Sorry.
The first one hits you, dealing you 1 damage.
Nice.
And that's it.
I thought
Constitution saving throw.
you said like purple bolts.
Make a Constitution saving throw. You're aiming
DC
to hit
10.
10.
Me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ah, ha, ha.
You're good. Wallfire stays up.
I did it.
All right, Kairos. It's your turn.
Kairos is going to rush down. Now that it seems that fate has given us a chance at maybe destroying these things, Kairos is going to take this advantage. He's going to run by Sarek and attack the Bone Naga Sorrow, right?
Cool.
That's the one down there, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm going to lunge at him with my Frozen Spear of Frost.
Amazing.
And let's see. First attack. It's a crit.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I'm going to do probably, let's see, that's 11 plus 9. That's 20.
20 damage.
That's not enough. I'm going to smite as well. I should definitely smite. Are they undead?
Double the smites. They are
Yeah.
undead.
Cool. Then I will burn a level 1 spell slot to do an additional 3d8. So 3d8, so 68 damage.
Yes. Yeah.
29.
Whoa!
What
So
does it
49
look
points of
like?
damage to Sorrow.
What does it look like when you eviscerate Sorrow with your smite?
Oh, awesome. I think, okay, I probably get it right in its eye, right? And it rears, and then I got it like I jabbed into one of its red eyes with my spear, and then as I try to like pull its head down, and I just smash the head off of it with the shield.
Amazing. God, that's such a great image. Yeah, Sorrow just gets deleted. The bones just like burn with holy fire and incinerate to ash, dissolving away.
Yeah.
Sonder, you hear like words whispering from up in the tree, and those of you who managed to catch them over the roar of the flames and the whipping of these tentacles hear save Nisoon. That's what Sonder says. Sonder slithers higher in the tree. Let's see. I'm going to roll an acrobatics test to see how
Is
well,
he gonna climb the tree and jump over the fire?
how well he climbs the tree. He's got
Forgets
advantage
he's only
because
made of
oh,
bones. He
shit.
tries
So
to
it's reset.
fly.
He's smart.
You said
That's a-
saves to soon? Like that?
He has a.
Oh, I wonder. Oh, he says Nizoon. I'm sorry. That makes way more sense.
Save Nizoon.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. Nizoon.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, he slithers higher in the tree until he's just above the wall of flame, and he looks out over it, and he can see the three of you. Let's see.
And he casts Resurrect on Sorrow.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh,
Don't say that. Don't say that. Why are you saying that?
He casts
Revivify.
Don't say
full
that.
life.
All right,
Don't
let me
say
see. I
that.
need to look at some character sheets here.
Don't say. Oh shit. Well,
Good night, sweet prince. Good night.
Kairos.
One with evasion.
Definitely not Kairos.
I hate that I specified when I see one of them cross the wall of fire, because otherwise I could have maybe
Sarek.
knocked him out of the tree.
Decent
I said-
opportunity on Sarek.
You try to knock him out of the tree.
I
Nothing's
could try
on
to-
Sarek. Nothing.
Into the fire.
Right?
So it would take falling damage and fire damage.
yeah.
Oh, that's pretty. And Eldritch Blast damage. It's kind of cool.
I've made a terrible choice.
Not, all right, cool. Well, yeah.
I don't like this.
What? We're a third of the way there. We got this.
Yeah, okay. Aya,
Hmm.
Sonder gazes at you, and its
I
eyes.
don't look at him back. I look away.
I immediately look
weren't
away.
you on hold for
Its
action?
eyes
Ryan?
are like
When he crossed the firewall was what I
Oh,
specified.
right.
yeah.
Not like up though. Is he above the wall? Does that
he
count?
climbed up the tree. Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
So like I think the fiction here is like you're looking at the firewall so intently, waiting that you fail to see the head of the serpent poking up in the treetop above, right? That's why that doesn't trigger your immediate response. And so Sonder looks at you and he catches your eye, and his eyes turn into those swirling vortexes. He starts whispering a chant and casts Hold Person. Please make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh God, that's my worst ability.
No, wait. I think you might have advantage on it though.
12. With
Why does she have
advantage.
Because of protection from evil and good.
Oh, right.
Oh no, they cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. Is hold person a thing? Until the spell ends when willing. Let me just share it.
Yeah, totally.
How do I share this? Here.
Okay.
Because you've been
protected.
Yeah.
Creatures of those types have disadvantage. The target can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed.
God bless paladins.
So I don't believe that. I mean, this is a weird reading, right? Hold Person is a paralyzing effect.
Oh. Yep.
It's called Hold Person. There is no verbiage in here that is talking about being charmed, frightened, or possessed.
It is an enchantment, but yeah, right. You're right. They can still paralyze you.
It's not in immunity.
That's how they get you.
You're protected. Several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls. The target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed, you have advantage on any new saving throw.
It's okay.
Unfortunately, I don't think you get advantage on this save based on what I'm reading.
Right.
So I think you rolled a 9, not a 12, which means, Aya, you feel your muscles seizing up and you become immobile.
Cool.
At the end of each of your turn, you can make another wisdom saving throw.
I'm gonna be trapped here forever. My wisdom is like -2. It's terrible.
So okay, you put this on you. You are
the tentacles go away.
So
right?
you're only paralyzed. You're not incapable of maintaining your
okay.
Yeah.
The tentacles stay.
Yes. All right, and Kara, your turn.
Well, I'm assuming we don't want to drop the firewall yet.
No. But
that's concentration.
Speaking of concentration, is there a way you can damage Sonder? Because if you can damage Sonder, Sonder might is Hold Person concentration?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a concentration spell. So if you can,
so I could just shoot an arrow, right?
Trying to deconcentrate Sonder might be a good idea.
We'll just shoot a short bow at Sonder.
Cool. Yep, you've got a clear line of sight. You're well within range.
You can also move.
21 nails him.
Cool. Let my friend go.
Amazing.
Let my people go.
Yeah, Sonder hisses in response. He needs to make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw. He fails.
Huzzah!
Aya, you feel
role-playing games.
You feel this hold release your muscles, and you become capable of moving once again. Sarek, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go for Sonder as well. See if we can take this dude out.
Yeah.
And do I need to, because it's a new guide, do I need to use Insightful Fighting again?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do it.
Scan Sonder for weak points.
All right, so we good. I've scanned him for weak points.
The little Terminator readout in your eye comes on.
I see his weaknesses. All right.
Oh, wow, nice.
And then we'll longbow him. Yup.
Ooh, yeah. So I think your arrow flies, getting singed by the wall of fire as it sails over, and then bounces chunk straight off the bony plating of his cranium.
Damn, he's so bony.
Dang.
His bony cranium?
Bony cranium. He's got not just any old cranium.
Who among us?
Aya,
Yes.
It's your turn.
Okay, I have an idea. Let's see if I can do. Oh, I can do this. Oh, I can. Okay,
Here.
so
The fire will
move.
hurt you too, though.
here, I'm gonna
Yep.
move here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna crush my Shard of Fury. I'm gonna hit him with 4 Eldritch Blasts,
Yes.
and each one is gonna knock him back.
Okay, so hang on. Your Shard of Fury doesn't actually apply to casting a cantrip. It lets you take the.
I thought it did.
It lets you take the attack action again.
Yeah. It would let you do the Shadow Blade thing one turn.
Oh, is that the workaround we did? The Shadow
Because
Blade.
you
Okay.
can cast a Shadow Blade and then you can attack multiple times with the attack.
Yeah, I think I also used it for Vampiric Touch.
Yes.
Because
Oh,
then
yeah,
I
that's
can
good.
leech health 4 times. Yeah, okay. Or twice. Okay. So I don't do that. But I am going to nail him with 2.
Yeah.
Or I'm
Throw
going
it
to
up.
attempt to. That's not going to hit. And then there's another one, hopefully, in there. Please.
Let's see.
18.
When you see a creature within 60 feet of you casting a spell.
Yeah.
Oh, God. What does sight do? What does sight do?
Wait, who am I looking at? Right, sorry, wrong one. Sight. Yeah, he's gonna do it.
Counter
So
spell?
You call on the power from Atikusu, and you feel it flooding into you, and then immediately it just dissipates, and nothing happens.
Gee, dang it.
Gee, dang it!
I stand there like I've been paralyzed, but I'm not.
All right, now it is Sight's turn. God, ugh, boof. Wow.
All right, we have the shutdown site.
Yeah, Sight, I think, is going to move and just like step here so that he has a little bit of a clearer view. Oh, no, wait, actually, he's going to move
That's
back.
an opaque firewall. I was going to say,
He's
let
gonna
him
move back
step
here.
there. Let him step there.
Yeah,
I'd
he's
be
gonna
happy if he
clear
stepped
view
there. I
here.
hope he steps there.
What's the exact opacity of this wall of fire?
Says it's opaque.
I believe the exact opacity is opaque.
Yeah, it's exactly opaque.
Opaque.
And then he fires a pair of Eldritch Blasts at Inkara.
No. Leave
So-
me alone.
They really don't like this fire.
Number 1, 20. Number 2, 5. Woof.
Get out of here.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
There you go, Steven. Your dice are finally turning
Well,
up us.
You know what?
well.
I think I can take it.
This
think
is
I
what
can
it
take
feels
it.
like.
Thank you.
well.
You still have to make a
Steven.
concentration check, Brent.
Yeah, you do.
Don't say that.
We're not. We gotta do.
Hold on, sorry. I have too many windows open.
Yep.
Where did you go? Wait, where is it? Oh,
Where
is
is
it
it? Wait, wait, wait.
Constitution?
Constitution. Oh,
Yeah.
no. It's
Fire goes
gone.
down.
Goodbye, fire graphics.
Goodbye,
Dang
production
it.
value.
I mean, I could recast it immediately, but oh no, I
Wait.
can't. That was my only fourth
My turn got skipped.
level spell.
Because I held an
wait.
action.
Oh yeah, you did.
I got skippled.
What do you do?
I'm going to launch. Okay, hold on. Yeah.
No, your turn didn't get
No,
skipped.
Oh no.
No, because
got-
I
you
held
got
an
counterspell.
action.
Yeah. If you hold your action and the trigger doesn't happen, nothing happens on your turn.
Yes.
Oh, I had no idea. I thought
Yep.
it. Okay, never
That's-
mind.
You
I
could
didn't
still
get that.
move, which I think you did.
I did
and then-
move.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You-
never mind.
Yeah. You move your actions to hold, and you spend your reaction to trigger the thing, and it just never happened.
Wow.
Yes, it's.
I've been cheated.
Wow. Wow. All right, Kairos,
Wow.
it's your turn. What do you do?
Shit. Okay. I actually cannot get to the Bone Naga this turn. I need to. Righteously. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to double move. So I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I'm just going to have to run up to it. And bonus action. I don't. Since protection from evil and good doesn't seem to be doing much, I'm gonna stop it and cast something else. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself. So my AC goes up by 2.
Very nice. All right, so Sonder gets to act. Yeah, goodness gracious. Yeah, okay. Aya. Sonder looks at you.
Wish you'd stop.
And his eyes just like glare furiously. Do you know what he does?
What does he do?
He throws himself bodily out of the tree in your direction.
Oh, that's nice.
He
That's
just
great.
launches himself
Yeah.
from the bones of this tree, just
I've been known to have that effect on men.
flinging himself your way. I think he takes 1d6 damage from this. He had a pretty good dexterity saving throw. So that takes 4. -4. And then he moves here. And then he lashes out at you with his mighty jaws.
Entropic Ward! I impose disadvantage on this roll.
That's killer. He rolls a 10. And,
Okay.
And
That's fine.
He misses.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then, as a bonus action, he casts Shield of Faith.
Ooh,
He can do that?
He can. And now I'm going to have him. He's concentrating on Shield of Faith. Okay. That's it for him. Britt, it's your turn.
That was Sonder who's concentrating on Shield of Faith?
Yes.
Okay. Trying to figure out if I should try and get rid of that immediately or if I should cast another spell like Call Lightning on him. Might be a good idea.
I like that castle icon you were using.
Wait, you have to call Entropic Ward before they attack, right? Otherwise it's kind of like cheating, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's always
Yes.
been my understanding.
Yes, you have to, and you did.
Yeah.
you did.
Okay.
Like Stephen was in the process of rolling, and you're like, I cast Entropic. Like,
Entropic Ward.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Like I get that it didn't do
viable.
anything because he rolled a 10, but like
Yeah.
you
You
have to
don't
say
know
it
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't know
Right.
that. Yeah. Okay. No.
It's the reason why you're supposed to say I'm using inspiration before you roll too. 'Cause
Right,
You don't know
yeah.
it's going to be useful or not.
You can't do it retroactively. Okay. Cool.
All
right.
Okay. I guess I'll cast. Can I cast Call Lightning and then also use my bonus action? No. Yeah. I guess I'll just cast Call Lightning.
Okay.
So it's just +2 to bonus to the AC. While the
Go
shield's
ahead
up.
and plop Call of Lightning in chat.
Okay.
It's a bonus.
Wow.
Because they're bone.
Wow.
Copy pasting, but there you go.
Call Lightning, 3rd level. Right. Yep.
Woo.
Total. Super cool. Okay. What does it look like when you cast Call Lightning?
I go, ah! And then the lightning comes.
And then sight.
Capital A.
All right.
14 A's.
And then the lightning comes.
And Kara, you go, ah! And then the sight opens its mouth and goes, ah! As well. And the lightning does not come.
No!
Oh.
He is counterspelling all over the place.
This is a disaster.
And that's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna move a little. I guess I'm gonna move a little closer, so that I can do more. I guess if I need to. So I'll just come like right over. I guess here where I'm kind of protected by the tendrils of the thing. Okay. Yep. Damn.
Okay. Sarek.
Sark, you have insight on Sonder, and you have me in front of sight, so you're getting sneak attack on whoever you attack.
Right. I was gonna actually come try and help you for a minute because you're by yourself way back there.
That seems extremely out of character.
Well, someone won't give me the apple, so F them. I'm coming.
Makes sense
here.
now.
Yeah, I'm very easily motivated. It all comes here, and I'm gonna try and shoot sight.
Cool.
Longbow, yo.
Nailed him.
Bop. Bop.
Wow, 19 damage. Jesus. A 5, 2, 6, and 6. That's 30 damage.
I'm here to help.
Yeah, you
God
are.
damn, Sarek. All right, Aya, what do? You've got this snake that's lashing in your direction.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna take a step back first, so I can
Is
cast
that a disengage action or is it a move?
a disengage.
Okay, so you disengage as your action and then you move.
Okay, here's my question. With Shard of Fury, do I get another action or do I specifically get an attack?
You specifically get an attack.
Oh, in that case, I don't do that. In that case, I move. And I know he'll get an op attack, but okay.
He takes it. Hitting you?
I don't believe that hits, no. It's
Your AC's
14 plus my Armor of Shadows.
What's
Wait,
your
what
armor?
is Armor of Shadows again?
It's your mage armor.
Yeah, what's Mage Armor?
I thought it's 13 plus dex.
It's 13 plus your dexterity.
Yeah,
plus
but mine
1.
is 14 because of my bracers. So my AC is 16.
So hang on, your dexterity is 2.
Mm-hmm.
So it should be 13 plus dex is 15 plus 1.
Right. But
Yep.
we get +1 from bracers defense. It's 16, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah,
a
so it doesn't
16
hit.
AC. It misses
Cool.
you. And it's almost baffled and enraged that it missed.
Okay, so because I used Entropic Ward and it missed, my next attack roll against the creature has advantage. Does that mean that applies to Eldritch Blast since it's a ranged attack?
Absolutely.
Cool. So I'm gonna launch Eldritch Blast at him, and it's gonna hit him twice.
You got a 24 on that one. And this is the same spell, right?
Right?
Yeah. So you
Yeah,
got a-
because it just hits twice.
Yeah, so you got a 13 on that one, which isn't sufficient, but your 24 did hit.
Okay.
For what it's worth, you know that you would not have hit with that first Eldritch Blast if you hadn't used your Atropic Ward.
Yes. So using it was the wise thing to do.
It was.
So it does
And
10
force-
force damage and sends him 10 feet backwards.
1, 2. Super cool. All right, it's
A
sight.
little bit closer to the tentacles.
And he's down here doing this. He's out of that. Yeah, okay. All of a sudden, Kairos.
Yeah.
Sight splits into like 4 copies of himself.
What?
Wait,
And they're
what?
all in the same
Wait, whoa,
area.
whoa, time. What?
Does the Yu-Gi-Oh shuffle?
They're all in the same space and they're all like overlapping each other and looking
Yeah,
at
that's
you.
my favorite spell.
Sight casts mirror image.
Yep. It doesn't even require concentration. It's the best spell.
What the? Oh,
right.
jeez, Yug. We gotta stop him.
And
Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's
Hey.
kind of what they are, actually. Coal Eyes White Dragon.
amazing. And then he's gonna move. He's gonna move 30 feet. 1, 2, 3.
So I get an attack of opportunity against the mirrors.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Yeah, you do.
So I have to attack first, and then like you do a roll or something, if I recall. It's like then you have to roll, and if it's like a 7 or less, I hit the right one.
Yeah. So you attack, and then I roll to see if you actually hit a duplicate. So If you have 3 duplicates, which I currently do, I must roll a 6 or higher to change the target's attack to a duplicate on a d20.
Yeah.
I succeed.
Okay.
Which
And I made you
means-
burn a natural 20.
Which means
Burn
that it has 2
Like,
duplicates.
Yeah, that's how stats works,
Yeah.
Jesse.
Yeah. So
I
he's
don't
got 2
know
duplicates.
Yeah, so we've got 2 duplicates left.
Yep. Excellent. All right, Eric, your turn.
All right. I see you. I'm tired of this. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to open this up to him. I think I'm going to do I'm just going to I'm going to switch out my javelins. I'm going to grab the other one out of my shield, the Javelin of Lightning,
Cool.
and chuck it at the mirror imaged ones. The idea here is that it's an area of effect. That would target both of them? Is that how that would work? Or maybe not.
Each time a creature targets you with an attack, roll a d20.
See, use your action each time a target targets you attack. Yeah. I am
I
targeting.
see what you're going for. What you're going for is this is like a line attack. It's going to hit all the mirror images and it's going to make them go away.
Yeah, that's the idea. If not, then what I'll do is I'll move and I'll throw it at Sonder and hit sight with it. So sight's in the line.
So like that one,
that
I
the
think
better way?
is 100% within the realm of rules as written.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, 1 second. I just need to see the ruler, see how far I need to be. Oh, I'm well within 6. Okay, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good. So I can just move. That was 6, and then there's a line. It goes right through Sight and Sonder.
Mhm.
And yes, so I had a word for the storm for the term for it, and I forgot what it was.
Tempest. I just made it up.
Yeah, I was using a Greek a Greek root word for storm.
Tempesto.
Melon.
Okay, so the lightning javelin literally turns to lightning in my hands when I utter the phrase, and I get to make an attack. I think it's a regular just range attack roll.
Melon.
Yeah. Okay. There's nothing I can do to get advantage on it, so this is just all I can do. Please. 18.
18. And you're aiming for Sonder?
I'm aiming for Sonder in the tree. Yeah.
Yep. Nails him.
Nice.
Okay. So that means he's going to take 46 damage.
Holy God.
But Sight needs to make a DC 13 Dexterity saving throw.
Each creature in the line, excluding you and the target. Right. So Sight makes the DC 13 Dexterity saving throw. Succeeds.
So you're going
will
to take
half damage, and that's going to maybe hit one of his duplicates. On d20, he needs an 8 plus this time. He succeeds. He's down to 1 duplicate. Well, come on. 1. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So he took no damage because your lightning actually slammed the duplicate.
Yeah. Sonder takes on a hit that takes damage from the javelin plus 46. So he's going to take 22. So Sonder takes 22 points of lightning damage.
Dang.
Or I'm sorry, is it all lightning?
I think it's normal damage for the javelin and then plus 46
Okay.
lightning.
8 damage. Yeah, 8 damage piercing, 14 damage lightning.
It's effectively the same, but it's worth knowing for like future things.
Totally.
Wow, yeah, not good.
Awesome. Okay. So mirror image is effectively over for him.
He's
got
one friend.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
so
he's got
one
one
means there's actually 2. Okay.
Yes, there are 2 of him. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sonder goes rushing across the battlefield in Aya's direction.
So I take a little bit of umbrage of that because
Yeah.
that wasn't an attack against his AC. That was an area of effect attack, and this spell doesn't is unaffected by area attacks, right?
So we start getting into interpretations that are not written in the rules, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So it's like each time a creature targets you with an attack during the spell's duration, roll a d20 to determine whether your attack targets one of your duplicates. It's like,
but it's not an attack. It's a
attack targeted him versus like, it's a little bit weird. For me, I think that it's fair to say that like the duplicates can eat and then disappear damage from AoE attacks.
Okay. I will save that because then that would be the same for us, though, right?
Yes, it would. Absolutely. Okay. For me, I think that like if you have mage armor or not mage armor, if you have mirror image and like if you roll the success, then you've negated an attack, whether it's AOE or whether it's single target.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. I'll save that. Time to get some mirror image.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
Sonder. Yes, Sonder goes running. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here. And then strikes at Aya. Hitting you. This is gonna hurt. Hitting you for 18 plus 22 is 40 damage.
What?
Here's the thing. I actually have a poison ring.
Oh man. So that reduces that's half damage from the poison. So
Yeah.
that's 22 poison. So that's 11 poison damage. So that's 18 plus 11 is 29 damage total.
29. And so now to also clarify, I'm down to 7 hit points.
Yeah.
Sight already used counterspell on Ankara this turn.
He used it twice. He used it once on you and then once on Ankara.
Right, but he's already used his reaction for this round of combat, correct?
I don't believe so, because he acted just before Kairos. And so like he has his reaction back now is what I'm saying.
Because I don't want to burn a fucking hellish rebuke and then have him. But I mean, a hellish rebuke might as well. It could typically kill this guy. I could have swore he just used it. Because what did you do last turn, Britt?
I tried to cast Call Lightning, and he.
Yeah, he just counterspelled that.
Negated it.
That was during this turn, was it not?
So if you look at the turn order, there's Britt at turn 5. That's when she cast Call Lightning and Sight counterspelled. And then Sarek went, Aya went, it's Sight's turn again, and that means that he refreshes his counterspell. Oh, wait. Okay, hang on. Sorry. It's currently Saunders' turn. Yes. Yeah. Because Sight went, then Eric went, and now it's Saunders' turn.
Oh my
so
God, I
because
can't
Sight
do
went
shit.
before-
All right, then I don't do anything.
Yep.
He's always gonna have it up every single fucking time I fight him. Then he's never not gonna have counterspell.
You
up.
can cast 2 spells. You can't counter 2 people.
Yeah,
spells
but
at the
I
same time.
only have 1 spell slot.
You have a level. Oh, you don't have any level 1 spells. You can use to just like.
Not
Hit
as
him?
not anything as a reaction. I was gonna use my hellish rebuke.
Right, so you don't have like a bonus action and.
Now, you are generally aware that like anything that casts spells uses spell slots.
Yeah.
Right.
So a 3rd level, you're trading a 3rd level spell for a cantrip. So. But also counterspell is a verbal spell. So if there's any way to silence him, technically you can't cast a spell.
I don't know how many spell
it's
slots
somatic. Never mind.
a bone dragon that is older than the bones of the earth has, Steven. I don't
That's true.
appreciate that snark your mic. You're like, well, we know that. Oh, I don't know, Steven. How many spell slots does one acquire whilst reading the bones of the earth? I'm not, that knowledge is unknown to me. I don't know if that's common knowledge.
That is all very fair. I just want you to be aware that there is actually a limit on how many counter spells you can cast.
Okay,
like-
fine.
and-
I'm gonna use it. If you counterspell me, we're not friends anymore.
And the maximum number of spells is 4, so he's used 2. So like,
But that's
So
only
he-
2.
does he have 3 or does he have 4?
I'm not doing it. He's just gonna counterspell me. I'm not doing it.
Baiting you in.
He is baiting me in. What is
definitely
common knowledge, right? I mean,
Could you? Nope.
So you're just gonna what? You're just gonna eat that damage?
I have no choice. I literally have no choice other than to hellish rebuke him.
All right, okay, we move on. Britt, it's your turn.
Yeah, you know what can't be counterspelled, Steven?
What?
A fucking bear! My magic magic cards.
I can't believe you brought props. I'm so happy.
We were opening packs the other day, and they're just on the table.
Oh, fucking
That
bear.
is-
But I saw it, and I was like, "This is good supplemental
That's the
content.
best
I'm gonna
line.
turn into a bear, and
And
I'm
I
gonna
really
run
need to
over
go to the
there. And
bathroom.
as I start running, and I go, Aya, and like in the middle of yelling Aya, I morph into a bear. So I'm like, Aya.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Get him.
That's magical.
That's incredible. I really have to go to the bathroom, so let's take our 5-minute break, leaving off on this sprint across the ground, going and then when we come back, we will see what happens with the rest of your turn, Fred.
That's incredible. We're gonna take a break though. All right.
Because it's a great image to end on.
I can do it again when we come back. It's fine.
All right, we'll be back. See you guys in a minute. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Sunfall Cycle. I always gotta wait for the right moment.
You're a
Yeah.
master of it, Jesse. You are a
I love
master.
it.
Really
Yeah.
good at it.
It's
Yep.
pretty good.
The
is
question
incredible.
is,
Dude.
what gets out to the public, what doesn't? I gotta
I was
leave
gonna
you on
say
edge.
one of these days, like something really bad's gonna.
Be sitting
never
The amount of
know.
secrets you must have,
Because-
Jesse. It's just
This group of people, we gossip. I'm here for it.
Dude,
I
we
don't
say
care.
a lot of
Yeah.
shit that no one outside of the 5 of us should ever hear any of us saying what we're saying to each other.
pretty
We
good.
spill the
No.
tea.
We do.
What?
That's because we're close knit. We're a family. We have to talk to each other about stuff, but we can't share with the
Oh,
world.
wait, hold on. If we're a family, who is who? Obviously,
I'm the
Steven.
baby.
Obviously, Steven's the daddy,
Yeah, Steven's daddy.
and
for
I
sure.
think obviously I'm the mom. Obviously,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a mom.
Yeah.
And,
if I
uh,
fucked something up, I would come to you first.
Thank you. Obviously,
Yeah.
I think
Uh,
Eric is the oldest child.
I think Eric
my
is
God.
like the newborn. Eric
I
is
thought I was the baby.
yeah. Eric's
I think
Eric's the not
Eric's
the
the
mama,
baby.
not the mama. Like I see Eric
Eric's
as that
the
little
Maggie.
dinosaur. Yeah.
I feel like I'm the shady aunt.
I mean, I'll take that.
Yeah,
Also, I
that
would have
works.
taken 16-year-old who
Oh
like I feel like you're
I
the one
wasn't
who's
gonna
like
say shady aunt. I was gonna say like the business lady aunt who comes over and is like, I have a
yeah. The
business
funt?
lunch.
Because the
Those-
fun aunt? The funt?
Those are the same though.
Like
Bronze,
the
you're such a
power
funt.
aunt.
I'm a
The
funt.
shady
What
aunt
a
and
funt.
the power aunt are one and the same.
and that
Well,
means
I
Druid.
think I might be the dog. I don't know, guys. I might be the family dog.
Well, then Eric is just the only child.
we're a
I'm the
new
child.
couple.
I'm very
we,
loyal. I get
Yeah.
excited about things that don't actually matter.
we had Ankara first, right? Ankara the dog, Brit the dog. We had Brit first
That's
because
so
you know
on brand for a druid, too. I'm the dog.
Steven and I we wanted to wait for our careers to
Well,
bloom
what else
before
would
we
I
had
be?
children.
I actually can't think of it.
yeah.
Yeah, now that I'm getting old, I needed to pass on my legacy.
Right. And clock was ticking, so I needed to have a kid immediately. I needed to ruin my career for you. So that we
Your-
agreed
your
to that.
son-
And by
I mean-
agreed, I mean your mom bugged me until we had
Your
a
son
child.
Yeah.
really isn't measuring up to expectations. By
Right.
age 18 months, he should be doing multiplication tables.
Well, you know what? He's a child, Steven.
Yeah.
Some
see,
children develop differently than others. You're just like your mother.
Oh, shit. And I'm sitting there drinking tea like they're getting a divorce and it's your fault, Eric.
I'm
No,
that dog. You know that dog that
I'm
pushes
the reason why
buttons?
they haven't gotten a divorce already. They're doing it somehow for my benefit.
Yeah, we had you because we felt like maybe we could save our relationship.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That is the worst idea ever. Why do people do that?
I don't know.
Our family
It's
is
Not a
terrible.
good
It's
idea.
Yes.
It's not a good idea. Wait, have you guys seen that video of
Stop
that
doing
dog who
that.
pushes buttons and talks? And that dog.
Is that you?
Look. Outside.
look.
Have you seen that? I'll send it to you. That's me. This
So-
lady taught her dog how to use buttons to say words, and his beach button broke. So he said, "Help! Water! Outside!" It's great. That's me.
That's fantastic.
So now that we've gotten entirely too real for everyone in chat tonight, you're a bear. You're running across the grass. You're shouting,
Yeah, I'm gonna attack that dude.
What do you do?
I just jump on top of him and bite him and then climb. Can I multi-attack on him?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see.
Fuck.
Let me bring your Bear Cara token out.
Sonder, right?
Yeah.
Hello, Bear Cara, where are you? Oh my god, what's going on? There we go. There's double of you. Bah. Yeah. I'm gonna move you to the GM layer. Okay, cool. Nope, wait, that didn't work because now you're invisible. Sure. All right, so go ahead. Wow, bite, miss, but wait, what's going on here? Oh, that's Saunders' bite. Okay, cool. Bite, miss, claws attack, success, 15 damage. Very nice. Sarek, what do you do?
Yeah. I can't stop thinking about it.
The dog.
Help! Water.
It's heavy. It's
outside.
heavy on my mind as well. Yeah.
I'll find it. Hold on. Keep playing. I'll
So
send you
funny.
the link.
What?
Help, water,
Help!
outside.
Water
Oh,
outside.
water outside.
Oh shit! I gotta like sensory deprivation. I have to stop. All right, eyes closed. I'm going to try and shoot. What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna come like biop like that.
Speech pathologist. That makes more sense now. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, how
I'm
did
gonna
you do
go
that?
there, and then I'm gonna take a shot on sight again.
Cool.
Oh my lord! All right. Because sight ran, I wait. Hold on. Do I have?
So you used Insightful Fighting
I did, and that
On
last
Sonder.
on Sonder.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll your Insightful Fighting again.
Yup. Nice.
Whoop. You succeed.
Noise.
Longbow. Pshoop.
Nailed him.
Ooh. Which one did I nail?
Only the 23, not the 27.
No, I mean like, all right. Well, I'm gonna roll my sneak attack too, and I'll roll this, but I want to know which one I.
Well,
hit.
that he has to roll for that.
I guess you're right.
Yeah. He has
Yeah,
to
yeah,
figure
yeah.
out if
So
I hit a
you're
mirror image or
dealing,
not.
What? Yeah, 26 damage with this, which is pretty incredible. But if you roll 11 or better,
No, he's not dealing
No,
26.
he's
He's
he would only
dealing
be
19.
doing 19.
Hey,
It
we
pre-
both rolls lawyered at the same time.
you're
I
right.
Yeah.
think you mean 26 damage.
No,
He succeeds, and instead
because
you
the
do
plus
no
7 is for the crit. And you didn't
because
crit.
you hit the mirror image.
All right.
But now all of his mirror images are gone.
We're good.
All right, Aya, it's your turn.
I am going to take the disengage action.
Okay.
You sound like you wanted to say something.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
it's
gonna. I wanted to say that mirror image probably prevented maybe like 13d6 points of damage. Like that's how much HP effectively
It
mirror
did-
images got out of it.
Good.
Did work.
I'm going to move here because I believe that is as far as I can move. I think that's my turn.
Disengaging.
I'm disengaging, moving.
You disengage from the discourse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get out of
I
there.
want to, like, I kind of want to do a thing, but I don't know if Steven will allow it.
You have a bonus action.
Well, I don't know if this is a bonus action. Down to 7 hit points. Okay. There's two. Every spell I've tried to cast has been squandered.
Yes.
I just want to remind the chat, I have very low wisdom. Would it be conceivable that in an act of desperation, I bite the apple?
You're the one who just.
But I mean, and Kara's right here. So like,
I'm
I
not
would give her a
upset.
piece of the apple too, you know?
I want
Yeah,
my
that's-
friend
that
to
makes
do
sense.
whatever she needs
Yeah.
to do to survive.
This is coming from the person who ate that heart of a god or whatever.
Yeah, like I've
Like-
eaten worse.
Yeah, we eat a lot of stuff. We find stuff, we eat
Yeah,
it, and
I
then
eat
we
it.
go from there.
There's
Yeah.
precedent.
So
That's precedent.
here's the thing. I feel like taking a bite out of an apple
Is an action?
in the same way that drinking a potion is an action.
Okay.
So that's
That's
I'm
fair.
totally cool with this. I'm excited to see where this goes.
Also, the apple is named Nazoon, so probably it's an egg of some sort for it.
Well, I'm gonna eat omelet then. Suka! Suka!
You want to be a weird bone serpent vessel?
Suka! That's my favorite part from Mandalorian Loki. Suka! That's all I got. That's my turn.
Okay. Awesome. So you can't eat the apple right now, but you can.
Yeah. We're gonna Suka it up next turn.
Yep. All right. Sight sees it in your hands. And yeah, totally. You feel ooh, do we want to? Yes, I think he's going to do something suboptimal because he sees you about to bite into the apple.
No.
Yes. Hold person.
That's fine. The worst could happen.
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's like my worst thing. Okay, let me try it.
It's DC 12.
Yeah.
You're bringing the apple up towards your mouth and you just freeze. All of your muscles.
It's like art.
Hi.
Mm-hmm.
My name's Aya. You might be wondering how I got here.
Yeah. Freeze frame.
Sight comes running over here. Let's see. Here? What's my reach on my bite? 10 feet. Oh yeah, totally. Sight comes running here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the end of his turn. Eric, your turn.
Gee, dang it. Okay.
Y'all.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to move, but rather than make another double move,
Eric, that
I'm avoiding it. I went around it.
Sounds good.
So there's my 6 spaces of movement. However, rather than attacking it and just hucking a regular old javelin, I'm going to use my company standard.
Cool.
I'm using the standard of the Legion, and I'm going to Sark, do you have line of sight against the Bonaga right now?
I don't think so. There's a giant tree in my way.
So like
Okay.
you do have line of sight. Probably not against Sonder in the back. You do have line of sight to Sight, but he's got 3/4 protection.
Okay, so then I'm going to hold my action to react for when Sark moves for a clear shot and use my banner as a reaction to give him advantage.
Nice.
Cool.
Wait, if they're undead, couldn't you turn undead and make them run?
I can, but as soon as I hit him, and so far Steven has not failed a single wisdom save.
Oh, that's okay. Never mind.
So
They're
I feel like
old,
targeting wisdom is not the play.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
anymore.
That's fair.
Yeah, so I'm going to use I'm using the 1 charge action of my
Cool.
standard.
Super cool. All right. Sonder moves here, not provoking attack of opportunity because he's not moving out of anybody's threat range. And he screeches, "Protect Nazoon!" And then he strikes at Aya with his bite. Krakow.
Are you for real?
Oh, I'm
Are you for
dead.
real?
Yeah.
Okay, good crit. Good crit.
He deals you 21 slashing damage plus 9 poison damage.
Yeah. No, I'm dead.
I'll get you up.
But I am still paralyzed, and rigor mortis is a thing, and I'm still holding the apple in my hand firmly, mayhaps even
True.
more firmly now.
You
Oh, that's so
absolutely
weird.
are.
That gives me some interesting ideas. Just imagine just going to her room and finding a bunch of dead bodies all still stuck in hold person. It's like a Cruciatus curse situation.
Yeah.
That's terrifying. Okay, sorry. Thanks. I appreciate that, Bronze.
Yeah. So I'm just
writing that down.
All right, cool. So that's the end of Saunders' turn, and now we're on to Britt.
Except rigor doesn't set in until a few hours. Dude, we're fighting bone dragons right now. And I just was paralyzed with a glare. And we're going to sit here and talk about the physicality of rigor mortis. Okay, let's change that up. The bone dragon bites me and I get tetanus and lockjaw immediately sets in. And that's why I'm clutching the apple.
actually
sure.
lockjaw. unless
Punching-
you-
Oh my lord!
It's only lockjaw if it comes from the lockjaw region of France.
Actually.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the apple falls.
Otherwise,
from
it's just
Lockjaw
tetanus.
reason of France. I am gonna have. You have to call it that. The person who
Yeah.
puts all these people in the whole person spell, his name should be Lockjaw.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
killer.
Yeah, Lockjaw, the fucking I don't know.
That's the serial
The
killer.
the
lockjaw, the
jaw
poker.
locker.
Jaw locker.
The poppet.
I'm
and
gonna
lockjaw.
attack Sonder.
Excellent idea. Unfortunately, both of those miss. I think your claws bounce off of his spiritual shield.
Unfortunate.
Your turn.
Alrighty. I'm gonna try and go to here, and hopefully he's not undercover.
No problem. No cover.
And I'm gonna bop him with the
it.
banner.
With the banner.
Yeah.
Wait,
Give me that banner. What is it?
say,
do?
can you see? Give yourself advantage. when you shoot.
Can you see? Oh my god. No, I'm blinded by the light.
Wow, unfortunately, yeah, that is
Impressive.
insufficient.
Okay.
That's a crappy roll.
Please make a death saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
And then please make a wisdom saving throw. You are no longer hold personed. So you slump to the ground. The apple rolls out of your hand.
Yeah. It's mine now. What eat that apple?
You're
Let's
so
see.
far away. You're not gonna get the apple.
Are
Yeah.
you gonna pick it up with your bare hands?
Yeah, of
No.
course I am. I'm gonna
Thank
put it
you.
in my
Don't
secret bear
Don't
pouch.
don't
You have no
apple.
access.
You'd have to turn your back on the two bone dragons right on you. You fool. The apple
They're
should be
gonna
mine.
attack me anyway.
I'll have that
Mm.
apple.
The
Now take a
5
bite.
bone dragons.
Light
Sight
casts-
casts mirror image. And that's the end of Sight's turn. Kairos, it's your turn.
All right. Screw that guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going into Sonder.
Okay.
Going in. Moving up. I got my frozen spear made out of the metal of a sun.
Excellent.
And let's go. First attack. Normal.
Nailed him.
I have to choose if I want to smite, and I'm absolutely going to burn a smite here. I'm going to burn
Okay.
a level 2 spell slot for 48 damage because he's undead.
Yep.
Which is good, because I know it's terrible.
Ooh.
Also
my
terrible.
Ooh.
19.
Yeah, I mean, that's a chunk
Dang.
of damage.
But I attack again.
Ta-da! Unfortunately, it bounces off of his spiritual. Oh wait, let's see if his concentration succeeds.
It's still 10. It's 10 or half damage dealt with whatever's higher.
It's still 10, but
Yep,
well,
still up.
his constitution isn't great. Okay, so yes, that second attack does bounce off.
Ugh.
Now then,
Suboptimal.
Sonder. Let's see, Sonder. Ooh, woof. Yeah, okay. Sonder raises his head back and like waves it back and forth under the sky, looking up. And cures himself for 20 points of damage.
What? No.
Counter
what?
spell.
We gotta kill this guy.
And yeah,
Makes sense.
and Kara, it's your
Just
turn.
gonna attack him again and hope I actually hit him this time.
13 misses. The 22 hits.
Finally, something. I gotta change out of being a bear.
For 13, Jesus. 13 slashing damage. Killer.
Concentration.
Oh yeah, concentration.
The
check.
concentration nation.
Oh yeah.
Let's do that. Oh, he fails.
He's like,
And
why
his-
is a bear
Easier to hit.
attacking me?
And
Can't
his
focus.
spiritual armor goes away. Okay, Sarek, your turn.
Can't focus.
Sorry.
There's a bear attacking me.
Please, please take down Sonder.
Yeah, I'm
Please.
gonna come right here and I'm gonna Papa shot off on Sonder. I'm gonna use insightful. Actually, I don't need to use insightful fighting, right? Because there's
No.
Yep, you've already done it.
And we're already there, and so you already have a sneak attack.
Yep. Nailed him. 7 plus sneak attack, 14, 21.
Good night.
What does
Get
it
out
look
of there.
like
Is that it?
when you kill this creature?
Oh, I like, it gets the close up of the arrow head as I like pull back and unleash the shot, and it does that Robin Hood Prince of Thieves thing. There's like, and then it hits him right in the eyeball, his black charred coal eye, and he goes, ow! And then
That's what it is.
Point of
crumbles
order:
apart.
the eyes were said to be red.
No, they were black. I think maybe I got it wrong.
It doesn't
They
matter
were
what-
black and red.
Maybe they were
so
black and
now
red.
they're both and not either because he's
Yeah.
dead, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
black
Fair.
and
Okay,
red.
that's fair.
But
I'll
now
take that.
he's dead. Yeah. And
I'll take
he
that.
went like, and then fell apart. Like comically, like a
Amazing.
cartoon, like, ding, 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 like all the bones fell apart.
All right, Aya, give me a death saving throw.
It's gonna be a 20. I spoke it into existence.
Oh God.
That's second fail.
All right, I gotta heal you on my turn.
All right, so what is Sight gonna do?
Or
Second
Eric, I
moment
can
spells.
heal. I can turn back from a bear and heal if you want to attack.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think Sight is gonna attack Kairos,
Okay. My AC is 20.
snapping at you with a bite, missing
Not
you
enough.
completely, and that's it. That's all it does.
Damn.
Kairos, it's your turn.
All right. Well, my turn. Attacking him once. Okay. Attacking him twice. Okay. D20 thing for you.
Oh yeah, right. And it's 6 plus this time. Succeeds, so now he's down
Okay.
to
Yeah.
2 of those. Okay.
12 and that's an action. Okay. Yeah, I might save my reaction for Sarek's attack. Okay.
Let's see. Sight. Let's see what the wording is on that. The creature that damaged you. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. All right, Ankara, it's your turn.
Yeah, so I think what I'll do, I can use my moon shard of healing on Aya, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Not
So
as a
I'm gonna-
bear.
What?
Why
as a
not?
bear, though.
Why not?
No.
Because
I'm
your
gonna-
items get fused into you.
I'm gonna
Well,
turn my, into
she's
my
not, like,
She
spell.
wearing
can
her backpack.
regurgitate. No, she can regurgitate. In my head canon, she is.
They're not in her stomach.
Yeah,
She's
it's
just gonna
unfortunate.
vomit
She can't pick it
this
up.
thing
It's
up.
so sad
Yeah.
that she can't get it. I'm so sorry.
I'm a person now, and so I can use my action to like attack, and then use a bonus action to crack the moon shard on her. Is that-
Yes.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna do that then. So 1 moon shard for Aya.
Wait.
Bring her back to life.
Isn't shifting a bonus action?
I thought it was only into, not out of. I don't
Let's
think
take a look.
dropping it.
And you could just cast Cure Wounds as your action or something. You're
Let
also
us
like next to
let
her,
us
so there's that.
see.
Yeah, I just don't the moon shards heal for a lot more.
No, moon shards are just 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, that's right. Then
It's
I'll-
an action to use a Moon Shard to
Um,
administer it to someone
I
else.
thought it was like a bonus action to just.
Well, can you use a bonus action to just be like, I'm gonna take my time and make it an action? Can you convert a bonus action
No,
to
I
an
mean
action?
I could. I was gonna use my action to attack.
Oh, I see.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's right. Okay. Yeah, is there a way you can like both heal and attack at the same time? I see.
That's
you're
what
doing.
if I use the moon
I see.
shard.
I
then
see your. I
can,
see
yeah.
it. I see you.
Moon
Okay.
shards of,
Cool.
Moon shards of healing are action-based items, not bonus actions.
Oh,
Druidic, wild
Like a
shape.
potion.
You can use your action to shapeshift to magically assume the shape of a beast, stay in beast shape, blah blah blah. You can revert to your normal form earlier by using a bonus action on your turn.
Okay.
okay. So then,
So I think like bonus action revert and then cast spell,
yeah, that's what I'll do.
probably a pretty good course of action.
Yep. And then I'll cast Cure Wounds.
Wait. Luckless says moon druids are different.
Oh yeah, I'm Circle of the Moon. Does that still apply? Because that's my special power.
I thought that let you shift as a bonus action into form.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. Circle of Moon. Circle of Moon. Circle of blah blah blah. Combat Wild Shape. You gain the ability to use Wild Shape on your turn as a bonus action. Circle forms. I don't see anything
Just
here
changes.
right away. It changes the shifting in, but not. It doesn't immediately say anything about the shifting out. So
Yeah.
rather than
So,
slow down the
Steven,
game,
If you say
we're
so.
gonna
Yeah, that and
It's
your
okay.
CR limits for stuff. But yeah.
I'm gonna get that apple.
Okay, so the decision is the bonus action to shift out for now.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Then I'm just gonna do that and cast Cure Wounds.
Cool.
Oops, I already hit it. Yeah. So 1d8 plus.
And are you casting it at
3.
higher level?
Yeah. Let's cast it.
It's 1d8 for each level.
Okay, so 2d8 plus 3.
Yeah, that'd be level 2.
Come
Whoa!
back!
Holy shit!
That's
Wow.
some good rolls.
Wow.
Damn.
I'm gonna leave my friend on the ground.
Thank you.
All right, Sarek.
Sorry,
it's your
better get
turn.
that apple.
Yeah, I don't want to get hit by Aya. She'll like slap me and stuff. She'll be like, get off my apple.
True.
Anyway, I'm gonna attack the dragon or snake, whatever he is. The bone lizard. I'm gonna attack Sight, and try to do what I do best. Yup.
There you go.
Ooh.
Snake attack.
46.
Ooh.
So I've got to get an 8+. I
Damn.
succeed.
This guy, what a dick. I hate this guy.
This spell's so good.
He loses
really
one of
is.
his mirrors. Aya, what do you do?
I'm still in his like. He can op attack me, can't he?
You can.
You can stand up.
That's why I
Okay.
didn't try to run past him.
I'm gonna stand up. And I'm okay. Can I grab the apple and disengage?
Yeah. Grabbing the apple.
Aha! Okay, so I'm gonna grab the apple and disengage and run.
Okay.
I'm gonna run the full 30 feet. So
Standing up takes half of your move, so you can get 15 feet away.
that's okay.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm gonna go here.
Totally. Amazing. Okay. It's Sight's turn.
Sky has
Uh,
it in for me.
Sight is mad about you taking that apple. And so Sight runs after you.
Opportunity.
Yep.
Sight has it in for me. Cause
Good.
I has apple.
Ugh.
Oof. That's a miss.
Where are these rolls?
Yeah, and Sight bites at you. Schnomph. Oof.
Misses.
So your Armor of Shadows is just always on, right?
Yeah.
It's not a thing that you have to, like.
No, you would have to
I
have
can
cast it.
at will. But even then, I still have a base AC of 14.
Yeah, so
That would hit.
here's the thing, right? So the question is, does Armor of Shadows go down when you die?
Yes. For
Yeah?
sure. Yeah.
So then
It's
he
a s-
would hit.
Because you're no longer a target. Like when you you wouldn't when you stood up and moved, you could only move half your distance, but you still have an action. So you could either move again or you could cast Armor of Shadows.
And
And you sort of have an instinct of always have Armor of Shadows on. So it could be possible.
down because it's an 8-hour spell. There's no
So
concentration in anything.
yeah, but are you still considered a target when you're dead? Like when you go unconscious?
I
All right.
feel like it's still acting because it
Okay.
doesn't require concentration. Its duration is just 8 hours. I think you still have it.
All right.
That is a very kind ruling.
I think it's very kind.
Yeah, I think.
Well, I guess I didn't die. I was knocked out.
Yeah.
Because okay, if we're gonna say that, oh, you're not a target when you're knocked out, well, then that means enemies couldn't attack you when you're knocked down, and the reality is they can.
Yeah.
They can essentially execute you while you're on the floor.
Part of this,
like, you're not removed from the game; you're just knocked down.
Yeah, part of this is that my mental
Right?
model for how mage armor works as a spell lines up with the ruling. Lines up with it saying like it just lasts 8 hours. So it's like you cast a spell and then there's like a magical shield of shimmery force around you, right? And it's just there for 8 hours, which means if you're unconscious, you've still got a magic shield of shimmery force around you. You're just unconscious.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why.
That's right. But yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah. Okay, so this attack misses you. Kairos, it's your turn.
I was lucky.
Yeah. All right. This mother trucker. Following him. I'm in hot pursuit. I'm going to try to stab it right into its back.
Cool.
And I'm going to probably roll a 5. Hey, is that enough?
You rolled a 15, and it's enough.
Okay. Do I hit the...
He needs an 11 plus. He succeeds. He loses his mage armor. But you have... You've gotten rid of the last...
mirror image.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you've got a second attack, right?
I do. So I'm going to do that.
Killer. Nailed him.
I'm going to burn another spell slot for another level 2s for an additional 48 for my smites.
Fantastic.
22. There you go. 32 points of damage.
32 points of damage. You erupt in flames. Please make a dexterity saving throw or take 14 hellish rebuke damage.
Jesus. Hate when I erupt in flames.
I'm taking the 14.
Yeah. All right, Ankara, your turn.
Let's see here.
And I lose Shield of Faith.
Let's just, I don't know, fuck it. Let's just snake this guy.
Snake him.
Snake him.
Snake him up.
It works every time.
Beep, 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 beep. Now it's not going to work.
It's going to work, believe.
You jinxed it.
Hey, Snake.
Oh, no.
Get yourself. Oh, never mind. You jinxed it.
You miss. Sarek, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to go oopty and then doopty him. I'm going to shoot him.
You snaking that wizard on the top of the tower was still one of the best things in the world.
That was awesome. Yeah. Gotcha. I love snaking people, man.
You're welcome for saving the day once again.
Sarek, this creature is facing away from you. So what does it look like when you kill this one?
An arrow flies into one of its, like jointy bits where it's all connected. Yeah. And he goes to attack Ankara, and then he rips apart. And half his body just flies past Ankara and lands on the ground. And behind, standing there looking as suave as ever, is Sarek, just so. Yeah. And everyone's like, wow, you should have the apple, Sarek. And he's like, no.
Not
saving my friends is all I need.
Not me.
I don't believe I dealt a single point of damage that round.
Yeah, but you had that really good kill last time we had no fight.
You were tanking that entire fight.
I was, all because I was foolish enough to show the apple.
Incredible. All right, well, I think that's where we should end it for the evening.
Yeah.
Guys, remember when we were like,
wow,
we have a plan to get that apple. Let's go. And then we got there. And we were like, you know what? We have a whole other more complicated plan. Let's do that. And then we started doing it. And we were like, you know what? Let's do a different plan.
But
so
here's
we were
the
gonna
thing.
do that plan, which was to run away. And then we were like, hold on. Let's do a new plan.
What if this plan was better? Because I have to ask
It is. We
Steven,
won. Look at us.
when those bones crumble, is there money there? Is there
okay. Yes. So
something?
Anything blue
in the bones? We're elbow deep in bone.
Blue.
First of all, now that the heat of battle is over, you can see at the base of the tree there are 3 odd-looking hollows. Come on, you gotta select the thing and then put it on the map layer. There we go. 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. And I watched very carefully to see if any of you would stumble over them and go falling in, and none of you did, so I'm very disappointed in you all. But second, when you kill this last creature, like a split opens up in the center of the bone tree.
Whoa.
And then like this cavern just sort of like opens, and inside the hollow of the cavern, you see a beautiful blue glow. It suffuses your souls with happiness.
Yes.
I'm also gonna take some of the bones, like a
Amazing.
nice looking femur. Well,
Yeah.
no, it's a snake, not a dragon. Never mind. I take a nice looking bone thing, and I'm like, you never know. You have a blacksmith,
Take one of his
Always
fangs,
saying-
one of his goopy fangs.
right? Yeah. I'm just saying. And I'm like scavenging bits of them,
Yeah.
Monster
Bone
Hunter
Naga.
style. Yeah, I
jump
got
in,
one foot on the skull, another foot on the
grab the
tooth,
tear.
and I'm like pulling it.
Just yanking it out.
Yeah, and just ripping off bone bits and throwing them in my bag.
Would it be fair to say we're short resting as we're like doing all this stuff?
That's fair to me. Sound good, everybody?
Question:
Yeah.
Those things that split open, is it 3 separate hollows, or is it 3 that lead to the same place? That's what we discovered.
Well, I'm sure you will get to the chance to investigate them.
Oh, all right. All right. I see where we're
Dad,
going.
you're the worst.
Ugh. Dad.
You're a dog. What are you doing? You can't. Wait, hold on.
You're a dog.
Dad, worst. Help.
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 Dad. Outside.
Water.
Look. Dad. Outside.
Look, Dad, outside water.
Dude, the dog actually does that. There's like a noise outside, and the dog's like, oh, and they're like, yeah, it's noisy outside. And the dog like, gets upset, and the dog just hits this button and goes, look, outside. Dog's just like, there's people out there attacking us. We don't know anything. Dad.
Outside. All right. Well, I guess that's it for us.
Perfect way to end the day.
Let's go around this screen, find out what everyone's up to this week. Britt, what you doing?
It's me, Britt Wiseman, just imagining what it would be like if I were the family dog of my friends, as usual. You know, same kind of thing I do every week. Nothing. I don't know, man. I've got tons of work. I've like so many meetings this week. It's just E3 kickoffs happening and Twitch
Already?
cons and oh yeah. My whole life is scheduled around Twitch cons and E3. That's how my existence works. But it's gonna be fun. So I don't know. I'm just working and hanging out. Oh, and I'm at like 40 hours in Stardew Valley on my new farm. So that's what I've been doing. I'm just farming, man. Just farming. I hope everyone has a really good weekend.
Bearded Britt Wiseman, what are you up to?
It's his Twitter handle.
It's me, still Stephen Lumpkin. So like I don't know if y'all have been following the saga of like epic disaster vacation this Christmas, but our house got flooded with sewage, and so now finally we've moved back into our house. So we were staying in a hotel from December 20th until now. So it's been a long ass time. So tonight finally we get to sleep in our own bed. We have a new floor installed.
Does it stink like sewage?
Not anymore. At least 98% not.
I feel for you in like every conceivable way.
It was not good. Yes. So now we're back home and we're chilling and we're happy because we're getting to spend the evening here with Kintsugi, who is like doing a lot better so far. So that's really great. We're gonna just cross our fingers and hope that she continues getting better. That would be very nice.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Does Amsterdam sewage smell like pot?
All right, see y'all next week, guys. That was really fun. I'll
Just
catch y'all
curious.
next
I
time here on
imagine
the
it's
Sunfall
possible.
Cycle.
It's possible. Bronze, what are you up to?
I am up to the huge. Yeah,
Okay. What games?
I'm. What games? Currently, I got back into Iceborne. Yeah, I beat Diablo on stream. That was a rush. Because I had to town portal a lot in the middle of the fight to make it happen. But I did kill him on my first try. Now, Duriel bodied me like 6 times. That was the first time I caught a death.
You step in that room and he just like
goes,
Yeah.
Every time.
He slapped me in the face with frost, and I was like, "Oh, what's happening?" And I was dead. And that was it. And I was like, "Oh, that wasn't great." Loved that game. That game was tons of fun. And yeah, at some point I'm gonna have to play Lord of Destruction because I still haven't taken care of Bale. He's got my name on it. About to post that Bale if you catch my drift.
So you got to see. I like how. So you got to see the ending and everything. That's my favorite part. Is the cutscene at the end.
Yeah.
So good.
Where he's like, "But I'm not Tyrael," and then Mary's is like, "Oh."
It's great. Yeah. His weird moans. He's like, "Yeah, no."
Yeah.
Wonderful. Just
He's
truly
just like,
great.
and then he like walks away. And the entire time I'm like, man, Marius didn't do shit. Why did this poor man deserve all this? He didn't do nothing. He was compelled.
You're right.
The Wanderer. He did nothing.
You're right.
And he still couldn't get a happy ending. Marius is all of us.
Yeah.
True. That's what's the best thing about that game. Marius is all of us.
The true Marius was in us the day we were born.
Whoa. Whoa. Not me. Wow. Eric, what's going on with you?
Oh God! Let me tell you about yesterday. My computer decided to just go to like nearly 100 degrees Celsius. That's boiling temperatures.
Yikes!
So I had to disassemble the whole dang thing, and my thermal paste was broken, which is the shit that goes between your CPU and your heatsink. And like by broken, I mean it's super old and like brown and sludgy and watery. I was like, oh no! So I had to go. Good luck trying to find a store open yesterday in Seattle. It's like somewhere in remotely like the actual city area for this stuff. So I had a friend had to get it, and I had to go rent a car. I literally had to go to Enterprise and rent a car to go to this guy's house to go get this stuff. It took me all day, and then I had to reassemble my entire machine. It was an entire affair. But now my computer's running super smooth and cool, and so I can go back to playing Star Sector. So that's my life.
I've never seen a perfect example of technology running someone's life.
Yeah.
Like you're like, I gotta get my computer up. So in order to do that, I must. This giant
No. So you remember Malcolm in the Middle when the dude wants to change a light bulb, and he has to like to change a light bulb, he has to like fix the drawer, and to fix the drawer, he needs to get the wrench or whatever.
Yes.
But he has to go to the store, and the car's broken, so he's fixing the car, and his wife comes in. He's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm changing a light bulb." It's like that's what I felt like yesterday. Is that I had to do so many things, and then I found out, or that we got a place that so I'm going to be moving in a couple weeks, and so now my whole like schedule for the next 2 weeks is like in flux. As we get ready to move, and it's just not great. So I don't know. That's me right now. Stressful.
That sounds like trash.
Yeah.
Glad your machine's back better.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad. Otherwise, I'd be playing on a laptop. I don't want to do that.
Nah.
As for me, I'm going to San Antonio for PAX, and we're doing a live Scary Game Squad at an actual theater in an actual place where people go to see performing arts. So get ready to see.
Wow, you're gonna defile that place with your garbage can?
We're gonna get wasted on stage and play scary games with the audience.
I did that for you, Eric. I did that for you because he said, "Oh, you have a talent." And I was like, "Damn, how dare he?" So I had to roast him. I did that on your behalf.
Thank you.
Revenge is a dish best served at the end of a D&D session.
It wasn't roasting the obvious is not a roast. Roasting the truth is not a roast. I'm just saying.
So are you around next Wednesday, Jesse?
Of course. I'll be here.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not going to ditch these beautiful people. I would never.
6-time Newbery Award winning Dungeons and Dragons
the Newbery Award winning show.
On Twitch.
There was a few people that are like, they give that to books, and I was like, thanks. I had no idea when I posted.
There were a few people that were
No, they
like,
gave nude
congratulations.
berries for
That were really,
Yes, there were people who were like, good job.
wow, congrats. I didn't know. Congratulations. I'm like, yeah.
The high
Newbery Award.
expectation coming in here thinking we've won an actual Newbery Award. And we're like, 6-time Nudeberry Awards.
Nudeberry is also the name of our new vagina candle. Our first
Yes!
coming from the
Nudeberry!
Sunfall Cycle crew.
We should call it the Nudeberry Award candle.
Yeah. It make it like evocative imagery instead of calling it vagina candle. Does it make more sense to call it nudeberry?
No, it doesn't.
I think it does.
We have to walk away. All right, that's it. Goodbye, everybody. Be good. We'll see
Bye,
you
everyone.
next week. Enjoy your weekend. Goodbye.
You know, where's the payoff? Bring the strippers and booze. We do occasionally talk about video games. Bring the strippers and booze. I don't have time for video games. Bring the strippers and booze.
Oh, thank God, I don't need pants now.
Hey, JC, what are you doing? Not much. Making a fortune.
Yeah, now sing music.
Bring the strippers and booze. I'm here to ask and answer one simple question. You